Starting out strong with a cold call.
Hello?
Hey, man, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing really well. I got your text here. Let me pull up the house and see what you're thinking. Has anything changed?
Yeah, I did contact the realtor based on my text message like in March or April. And he gave me good comps for the house. And so I'm thinking that the text message I sent you, like the 500, I feel like that's fair.
Okay. Let me go ahead and pull up some of the comps that you're talking about here. But most of all, I want to see if we can cash flow. So that's my most important thing. So you want 500K, 50K down, $800 per month for 60 months. Okay, the only thing is the Zestimate on your property is closer to where appraisal value can come in. And I realize appraisal value is not what the house is necessarily worth. But the thing is, in 60 months, right, I got to get you this, I got to get you the rest of this sale, right? I can only pull out 75% of what a property is worth. So let's say the house is worth $600,000. I still wouldn't have enough equity in the house to refinance you out of the deal. So the interest only portion means that I don't pay down any of my debt with you. I do need to pay it down so that I can get you the rest of it. But I think $800 is kind of where we would need to be. We just either need to extend the term length or make sure that we pay it down so that I can actually refinance you out of the deal. So let me just make sure that this thing cash flows really quickly. You know what your rent might be?
Yeah, so the 2600 was a rental comp that he quoted me for. It could be higher than that. And that's just for the main house. And then the ADU should rent for between 1,000 to 1,200.
Oh, got it. Okay, so we got an ADU that might rent for 1,000 to 1,200. Main house, about $2,600. So we're looking at 3,600. You think?
Yeah.
To 3,800. And then your main mortgage is costing you $1,500 per month?
Yes.
Got it. Okay. And what's the interest rate on that loan?
Interest rate is 2.375.
Beautiful. Okay. So I'd probably like to keep my payments at maybe $500 per month to you. What would you say to that? Because I want to make sure that for $50,000, I'm probably making $500 a month after management and expenses. And I want to make sure we're getting our money's worth in cash flow.
Okay. I mean, can we meet closer to 700 and we can extend the term?
Yeah, I'd give you $600.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. 600. Yeah.
Okay, $600. So we got the mortgage at $1,563 plus 600. Now I'm paying you $2,100. We're going to be bringing in closer to $3,600, and you're looking for $50,000 down. Now it comes down to the purchase price. Let's just go ahead and look in the area because you might be right, man. You might be exactly right. I just don't remember this deal. So bear with me for one moment here as I figure out what this might be worth.
Okay, and then the 500 valuation was really just 50,000 because give or take like 6 years down the line it'll be like way more than that. So he quoted, or the comps that he gave me was 449. We were gonna list it for 449.
Oh, I understand. So let me just check this out really quick. I see you're right next to the water. That's great. Just zooming into this area. Okay. I tell you what, I probably want to give you closer to 465 just so that I could refinance you out. Your neighbor's house on Central Ave is listed for 400 right now, and it's been sitting for some time. I do see some slightly higher prices closer to 450. And I tell you what, I would agree to 465. I'm just a little bit concerned that I might not be able to refinance you out and get you everything else that I owe you. So we'd be looking at 465. I'd like to be closer to like $40,000 down and a 6-year term, but I think we're pretty close here. And I'll also cover closing costs.
Okay. And bear in mind that I did have a realtor involved, and we were just discussing it. We didn't list at all, but I had the contract agreement with him, and we were only gonna have the listing for up until August 1st. I just told him like, hey, let's just try it out for the 3 months. But I never went with him, so I don't know how that ties into this deal that we're doing.
So
But I
are
would
you
like at
signed
least a
with him?
percentage. Yeah, we signed the agreement, but he never listed. I didn't move forward with listing it.
Oh, so you probably don't need to compensate the realtor?
I'm not sure. I can send you the agreement that I signed with him to see if it's okay. I didn't see any like contingency. I didn't see anything that I have to pay him for canceling the contract before August 1st. So, but I can shoot that over to you.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I would imagine that if they didn't list the property, you're probably not compensating them since they didn't even list it or find you a buyer. Did they take photos of the house at least?
They did take a few photos. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll tell you what. We'll do 45 just so in case you need to give your realtor some money. I'll instead of the 40, I'll come up to 45,000 plus closing costs here in case you need to pay him a little bit of extra money to make it work. But as of now, here's my proposal to you. 465, 600 a month, 45 down plus closing costs, 6-year term. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah. Could you send that over to me?
Yeah, you want it to be in an agreement?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll put it into an agreement for us, and then I'll also kind of send an email and text outlining what that agreement is. But is this something you're looking to move on quickly here? A lot of the time, I'll talk to a seller, and then it'll be like 3 or 4 months later. Of course, we talked initially 2 or 3 months ago. Do you think you're going to need more time, or is this something you're looking to get done now?
It's pretty much vacated, and I pretty much cleaned for the most part the whole house. We're already moved out, so I mean, I just paid for this month's mortgage. I'm good for like maybe end of this month if that's okay with you.
Of course, it takes 30 days to close. So, if we have a couple days in between signing the contract, we're still at least a month out here.
Yeah, and how much was the term again?
6 years, 72 months. Largely so that I can refinance you, understanding that we're paying a bit above market value for this.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a possibility to extend, like, if
happens all the time?
Work better.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. So if you're like, you know what, I need 3 more weeks at the close of escrow. We just had that happen with another seller in Florida. I get it. Life happens, man. Sometimes it's not super cookie cutter. So yeah, we could definitely extend if need be. But we'll set the closing for probably like 30 or 40 days from now.
Okay, sounds good. And how much was the balloon payment?
So let's find out here. So we're doing 465. We have a down payment of 45,000. What's owed on your mortgage?
It is 207 for the mortgage, and then the 66 for the partial claim to the back of the loan.
Okay, 207, and then okay. So let me just figure this out here. So we're looking at 465 minus 45 minus 207. And then you said the partial claim was for 66. 66. Okay, so your balloon payment would be, so initially we have $147,000 of equity, and we're making 600 times 72 months. We paid on $43,000 in 6 years. So your balloon payment would be for balloon payment on year 6 for $103,800.
$103,800. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Well, I'll go ahead and write up an agreement here. I'll send it over to you. And you think we can get this thing signed this week and start the process here?
Yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah.
Great. Great. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and put something together.
Okay. Sounds good. And also, just to bear in mind, I did do. I signed up with a lawyer to do a contingency fee with him to try to get out of the solar loan that I have on the house.
We can keep that in place. A lot of the time we just take over these payments. I've got a house in Colorado and Denver, and the house just came with solar, and I just took over those payments as well. Do you know how much those payments are per month? Is it included in the 15, or is it on money on top?
It's $205.99.
And is that on top of the PITI?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I mean, if you can get out of the solar loan, that's totally fine. So I guess just still have that meeting, but if not, no worries. We can still take it over.
Okay, and also one other thing that those are the two. These are the two things that was like really holding me back from selling it on the regular market. It was the solar loan that I wanted to get rid of, but it's been taking a while. And then the ADU permit that I'm getting an engineer drafting the revisions that the county needed. So unless you know another guy, I think it's pretty fast on the
I don't
ADU
off the top of
permit.
my head.
Okay. Well, I can give you the contact info for the guy that's doing it right now, and maybe you can work it out with him and then sign out the ADU permit with the county.
Yeah. So you're saying there's a permit needed to rent out the ADU?
Yeah.
Is that something you think
So
you could get signed in the next 30 days or so?
I'm not
Because I don't know your
convinced
county. I'm
with
not
the.
super local in this area.
Yeah. I'll work with you on that to try to make sure everything's like everything's set in stone with the builder because he's been kind of iffy. That's why it's been like really hard. I've been following up with him every day to try to get this done. So he says that he's been already processing the engineering plans, and that's the last thing we need to submit the full revisions for the application.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Well, I'll tell you what, let me know if you have an update on that. It'd be cool if we could get it done prior to closing, just so we could rent out that ADU. But if not, I suppose it's something that we could do.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, yeah, works for me.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and put this agreement together. I'll send it over to you. Can you respond in my text with your legal name or the name of the owner, and then a good email to send the agreement over to?
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Great. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. I'll start working on this now.
Okay, thank you, Richard. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Talk soon. Bye bye. Wow. I don't even know where that deal came from. It was a random follow up. He reached out to me after probably 2 months of no contact. I'll break down the deal for you right now. This is actually kind of insane. I don't think I've had a deal this good in a long time. This just fell into my lap. It used to be for sale on Zillow. I skip traced the homeowner. We had a conversation. He declined my offer. A number of months later, I get a text back from him, and he's like, "Yo, I think I'm ready to get this done now." He sends me an offer, and I talked him down on some terms just now. But here's what we're looking at: we got a house that can rent out for $3,000. I know he said 2,600. Zillow says $2,900, so it'll rent out for $3,000. We have an ADU in the back that'll go for another 1,000. We're bringing in $4,000. He has a mortgage costing 1,551 at 2.7% interest, absolutely unheard of. We have a solar loan costing 200 and some change, and we have a payment to the seller of $600. We're paying 2,300. Deal's gonna bring in $4,000 per month. My down payment here is 45K. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. I'm accessing about $1,700 of gross cash flow, probably about $1,200 of net cash flow, maybe $1,100 net cash flow for 45K. That's cracked. That's cracked. Let's briefly talk about the deal structure here. This is what's known as a hybrid. Sometimes a seller will have a mortgage that could be taken over, but they've got too much equity in the house. I mean, the house might be worth 400 and maybe they owe 250. You can't exactly give them 10% to take over their debt. So what do? In some cases, this is a kind of a rare deal, but in some cases, they'll let you finance that equity. And what I mean by that is they'll let you make payments on it. So, hey there, Mr. Seller, I'll take over your mortgage. I'll give you 45K down. But wait a second, where's my other $110,000? Well, that's okay. I'll just make you payments of $500 towards that amount. Now we can only do that if there's cash flow. We can only make payments to them if there's cash flow. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with my Discord community, and I'm going to show you exactly how you fill out a hybrid contract like this. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Then we'll take some questions, bring some people up from yesterday. Don't worry, guys. I have you saved in my reminders. I have not forgotten about you. But first things first, if you were curious about how to do a contract for a real estate deal, by the way, this is probably a $15,000 deal, hop in my Discord. We're going to go ahead and show you exactly how to do this start to finish. And then I'll talk about how to generate these leads. How much is your course? So there are courses within Hold My Hand Wholesale, but it's important to note that Hold My Hand Wholesale is more of a school Then, of course, we have classes. So classes have already been in session today for a couple hours, and my class is going to be about 3 hours. So by the end of the day, we'll probably be looking at, I don't know, 6 to 8 hours of classes total for today. And yeah, right now we have about 215 people watching my screen share. If you'd like to see that screen share, Hold My Hand Wholesale is $19.99 for 6 hours of classes per day. So I'm going to go ahead and start on our contract here, and we're going to make this happen. How exciting. What a random thing to fall into your lap. I have a real estate investor who I don't know personally, but I've admired his content for a long time. He's an OG in the game. His name is Dolph DeRuse. I think he's either Australian or maybe he's from what's the New Zealand. I think he might be from New Zealand. Pretty sure he's from New Zealand. But Dolph DeRuse has a saying. He says, the deal of a lifetime comes around once a week. But in order to find that deal of the lifetime, you need to be putting your fishing nets out. And what I mean by that is you need to be calling. So you're not going to catch any fish if you don't have any lines in the water. And the way that you put lines in the water is by making calls. And that's exactly what we just stumbled into. So kind of a crazy happening just there. And I've already started to fill out the contract. So first line item, $465. That's pretty simple. Earnest money, we'll go with a nice clean $1,500. Approximate existing first mortgage. He told me that his first mortgage was looking at, gosh, what did he say? Anybody remember what he said the mortgage was? 250. Anybody remember that? 250. What's the mortgage at again? 207 plus 66 partial claim. 207 plus 66 partial claim. Okay, I got it. So $207,000. Second mortgage, we're looking at $66,000. Let's go ahead and highlight that for him. Cash at the close of escrow, super simple, $45,000 down payment. Close of escrow, well, I said 30 days, so probably June 20th, 2026. Holy shit, we're already more than halfway through May. How did that happen? Sellers, well, he sent me his name. His name is Jarrell Sanzel. Jarrell Sanzel. G-A-R-R-E-L. G-A-R-R-E-L. Sanzel. Yes. Okay. Then we've got his email here. And then now for the only tricky part here, the seller carryback. What is the seller carryback? Well, the seller carryback is the amount that he's letting me make payments on. So there's actually 4 parts of this deal. There's a mortgage. There's a partial claim mortgage, which is like, I'm behind on payments. Can we put it on the back end? There's a number of different scenarios where you may run into that. And then on top of that, we have a down payment. So mortgage, down payment, seller financed amount. So the seller financed amount, we'll determine that in just a moment. Address, don't need to put that on. Telephone, don't need to put that on. Email, I'll just use my email. That's the type of deal that I'll sell for $15,000. Like I'll be able to get a $60,000 fee. I mean $60,000 entry fee, $45K down, so $15,000 fee. Hard to fill out a contract and yap at the same time. I'm trying to keep you guys engaged as I'm filling out a contract because I know you can't see my screen right now, so I'm trying to yap through it. Okay, seller carryback amount. Seller carryback amount. So I think we just figured that out, but it's 465 minus 45,000. We have a mortgage of 207. I'm just going to confirm. To confirm, loan is at 207K plus 66K partial claim. Just making sure. He'll probably text me back. $207 plus 66. Okay, so minus 207. He's typing. Just confirm that for me, please. Okay. And then we have a 66. So the seller financed amount is 147,000. So seller carryback 140, 147, 123. Okay, so we are looking at, and then I'll also write in here balloon payment. A balloon payment is to occur for the seller's remaining equity on the seller carryback on year 6 for, and then we will calculate what that is going to be. 147,600 times 72, 43,200 minus 147, 43. Oh shit. 147 minus 43,200 is going to be 103,800, as I said. And then make that yellow. Okay. Payments of 600 per month. So 147, 600 per month. And then how are we going to amortize 147 to get it to 600 per month? 147. By the way, that's 0% interest, $147,000. So that's going to be amortized over 21 years, 20.5 years, 20.4 years, 20.35 years. Oof. 20.45 years. Oh, so close. 20.43 years. We are so close. 20.42 years. Oh my God, this is killing me. 20.415. There it is. 20.415 years is the amortization. That's not the term length, it's the amortization. So that means if we made even payments of $600 per month for 20.45 years, it would equate the entire seller carryback amount. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that into our contract. Principal only, amortized over 20.415 years. Right? Okay. And I think we're done. Pretty sure we're done. The only thing is I need to change the section in the contract that says Texas to Florida. Texas to Florida. I need to put in our details right here for signing. This is approved May 19th, 2026. And then we will go ahead and sign. Now I'm just going to do a double take on the contract to make sure everything's okay with this. And we should be good to go, making sure nothing funky is in here. Inspection, liens, and commerces. Memorandum. I'm going to remove our memorandum clause because sometimes sellers don't like that. So we're just going to get rid of that. Okay. All right. File, download, PDF. Then I will go ahead and drag and drop this onto my desktop. I will sign it. And we will move forward. What a crazy deal to pull on my first call. I almost didn't think that was going to be something, but always make the call, guys. Always make the call. So I'm just adding my initials here. Mike, when do we think we're closing on that? What did he say yesterday? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? I forget what he said, Mike, about our closing. We got a $13,000 closing in Akron, Ohio. Got the seller to sign the wholesale disclosure that you now need to. Which is interesting. I haven't had to do that before. Tools, annotate, signature, file, save. And then I'm going to talk this guy through the contract as well. I want to make sure that we get this signed since it's such a big deal. So I got that all signed. Good evening, Jarrell. Fully executed purchase and sale agreement for your home on, refer to it as house, for your house on. There we go. Don't worry, the yap will resume soon. I'm almost done here. The agreement outlines a $465,000 purchase price with $45,000 down. Your loan taken over, both $207,000 and $66,000, with a seller financed amount of $147,000. We have payments of $600 per month. Do you see me convert interest only to 0% interest? Towards the 147 with a balloon payment occurring on year 6 for your remaining equity of, and then that amount is $103,800. I've texted you a video outlining all terms in the contract. Please let me know of any questions or concerns. Regards, Richard Taylor. Done. That's it. Only thing left to do is call him and walk him through the contract and see if we can get executed contract right now, because if we do, I will dispo it live and I will make $15,000 in 30 minutes right in front of your face. Done. Calling.
Hello?
Hey, did you get the contract I sent you? Sometimes it goes to the spam folder.
Well, let me see.
And if you have a moment, we can walk through the entire thing right now and see if you have any questions about it.
Yeah, sure.
Great, great. Let's do it.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I just got a $15,000 deal dropped into my lap. I talked to the seller 10 minutes, got him to agree to an insane offer, and I sent him the contract, and now we're going to walk through it together on the phone and get it signed.
Social media.
I don't remember where it came from. It was a follow-up from a long time ago.
Jeez, great.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay.
Do you see that? It's titled Signed Offer.
Signed offer?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
if you open that agreement, we can just go through it line by line. I've highlighted everything in yellow that you'd need to look at here.
Okay.
And let me know when you have that open.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, so section 1.1, property address. I don't see any typos in there. Does that look right to you?
Yep. Looks
And then
good.
section 1.5, next line item of importance is $465 purchase price, right?
Yes.
We've got a $1,500 earnest money deposit. That's a deposit that kind of shows seriousness, interest in it. For example, if we back out of the contract, you keep that earnest money deposit. That's for.
Okay.
And then, as you can see, you have your two mortgages notated below, $207,000 and $66,000, both of those taken over.
Mm-hmm.
And then right below that, if you scroll into the next page, you'll see cash at COE. COE stands for close of escrow, and that is going to be $45,000 plus closing costs.
Okay.
Then moving down, we just have our closing attorney, the person who closes all of our deals for us and gives us a nice little discount on closing. And the closing date is on section 1.6 as well, aiming for June 20th, 2026. But if you'd like to extend, no worries.
Okay.
We have your name. Did I spell that correctly?
Yep. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. My information, GT Properties Group. And then we have my email as well. The inspection period of 7 business days. That's just my time to make sure that the house is in good condition.
Okay.
And then if you scroll down to the next page, you'll see a big paragraph, and that's really the only thing that needs some in-depth explanation.
On which part? The page 4, you said?
Section 1.13 on page 4. Yes, it's a little paragraph.
Okay.
So this outlines the amount that you're letting us make payments on. So you'll see that it says $147,000. We're making $600 of payments for 6 years. And then below that, you'll see that we have a balloon payment of $103,800.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And then everything else is just like lead paint, septic stuff, property inclusion laws saying you can't discriminate on the basis of skin color or identity as to who we sell to, et cetera, et cetera. And then affidavit of property value is required by Florida law. Just basic fine print stuff there. None of this stuff really pertains to our deal. It's just legalities that we need to put in place in the state of Florida.
Okay, gotcha.
So yeah, are there any questions you have about this at this time?
So you have the clause where if you go behind payments within 60 days, then it's like a deed in lieu.
I did not write that in. You want me to go ahead and write that in right now?
Yeah, if you could. That would be great.
Sure.
Yeah.
No problem whatsoever. We want to keep you protected here, so I'll write that in. If payments are missed for a consecutive period of 2 months, parentheses 60 days, buyer agrees to forfeit their right to a foreclosure process and will sign a deed in lieu of foreclosure to return property to original seller. So I just wrote that in. That won't pop up on your end, but I'm going to go ahead and resend this agreement here. And is there anything else you'd like me to add in before we get this signed?
I think everything is good. I just didn't get it deep cleaned or anything. I have some leftover items in the garage, but I can get that out as soon as you want me to.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, just I guess in the next week or so.
Yeah, okay.
Perfect. Well, I will add this in right now. I will resend that to you, and I'm going to send it in a signing platform this time so we can just make this real easy.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Perfect. Thanks so much. Talk soon. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
I can't believe this is happening in front of all of you live right now. I did not talk to him before this. I had no conversation with him before this. You are seeing me make $15,000 start to finish in 30 minutes. Like, absolutely insane. So we added in the properties to be returned if 2 months payments are missed. That's his security instrument here. I did see one typo as I was going through it. I don't know if you guys saw me stutter in there, but I saw a typo. I forgot to put in the full name of my LLC. It's actually GT Properties Group. GT Properties Group, LLC. I already have a buyer in mind, goddamn. And wow, how exciting. So that's done. I'm going to go ahead and download that one more time, add my signature to it one more time, and then we're going to put it in DocuSign and see if we can get him to sign. Gosh, how insane would that be if he signed on this live stream? That would be so cracked. Beaming right now. Love when money just falls in my lap. Because I make those calls, guys. I make those calls and they say no to my offers. But if you're the only person who made an offer on that or made them feel like you wanted the property, at a point in time, they will reach back out to you. So I'm adding my signature again here. Signature, tools, annotate, text. Oh, we need the signature again. Annotate, signature, boom, boom. Hey, Chris.
Yeah.
We got a DocuSign account still? We got a DocuSign account still?
Man, I haven't used that in a while. I think so. We have.
It's okay. I'm gonna reset my password.
Dude,
What's going on?
great news.
Huh?
I just had a meeting with Batch Data.
Yeah.
We're about to get a couple million buyers on Buy Box Hotel.
Couple million?
Couple million.
That's what I'm talking
we'll
about.
have like 5 million buyers. And no extra cost. We only get charged when people skip trace.
Wow.
I just like crazy.
How much?
Take that, investor base.
How much is that going to cost?
Literally nothing.
Oh, good.
It's pay as you go. So anytime somebody skip traces, it charges, and then we profit.
Dude, perfect. Well, I got into the DocuSign, by the way.
Sweet. But see, now we can get up there with the big dogs. Now we get up there with the big dogs.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Haven't DocuSign in a minute. Oh, well, that didn't work, did it? Send an envelope. I haven't been in here in a second. So we just drag and drop a file here. I used to do this all the time when I was a solo wholesaler. Add recipient, Jarrell. Just make sure that we have his information right, but holy. So Jarrell, Sanzel, Jarrell has 2 R's, 1 L. 2 R's and Sanzel, 2 L's, 2 L's. Email, there's his email. I don't need my email. I've already signed this thing. And then we are going to go ahead and get this sent over. My God. Initial for the seller. So quick with it. And guys, if I get this done, my ego will have been stroked enough to think I'm competent. And then after I think I'm competent, then I don't feel the need to prove to you guys that I can do a deal in this live stream. Every single live stream, I challenge myself to get like at least a ball in motion. And what I mean by that is like a deal that's moving towards the finish line. But if we just get that done first thing off the bat, which I'm pretty sure we have, I'll just take questions for the rest of today. And you guys can ask me all you want about your own deals because I've already made my money for the day. I always try to kill 2 birds with 1 stone and show you that it can be done live. So we're just adding in his initial tab, and then any questions you guys have, assuming he signs, I will just take the rest of the day to help people. This is going swimmingly today. A nice juicy 15K fee for me. Guys, I'm trying to stack 100K personally right now. The company always has money, but personally, I don't usually hold on to a lot of money. So I'm trying to just personally stack 100,000 right now. This will be nice. Name, seller name. 100,000 personal is like a nice warm blanket. Nice warm blanket. Okay. We're all good to go. Let me just make sure that GT Properties Group LLC. Okay. Sent. Calling them back here. Fingers crossed. Wyatt, I don't follow you. That's a fake account, man. Careful. Don't buy any crypto. I don't DM people on TikTok and try to sell them things. That's not what I do.
Hello?
Hey, I got that all sent and revised to you now. Now it's in a program called DocuSign. Did that come through?
Let me see. Yes. Chris Gallagher via DocuSign.
That is correct. That's my business partner.
Okay.
And then you will see if you open up that document, now under that paragraph that we had, it says if payments are missed for a consecutive period of 2 months, parentheses 60 days, buyer agrees to forfeit the right to foreclosure process and will sign a deed in lieu of foreclosure to return property to original seller.
Oh, the 8.1. Wait.
This is on page 4, section 1.13.
Might be a fee.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, works for me.
Perfect. Want to get this signed while we're on the phone, just in case you have any other questions?
Okay, yeah. Pretty much set. So I'm just doing this right now. And you don't need a, what do you call it? Notary?
Notary is going to come at closing. So notary will be there at your house or wherever you'd like them to meet, but they're going to be there on the day of closing. So just for the initial signature, no notary needed.
Okay. Okay, I just finished it.
Perfect. Well, let me go ahead and get this over to Title and Escrow, and we'll just get this started.
Okay, thank you so much, Richard.
Thanks. Looking forward to doing business with you.
For sure. Have a good night.
Bye-bye. Holy shit!
15K.
Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god, he signed! What is happening? And we probably just got an assignment fee in the mail. Oh my god, what is this? Stay here. I gotta tell you what just happened.
Wait, so
I'm literally sweating, bro.
15K assignment?
Dude, you fucking tell me. 450K, 45K down. Underlying mortgage at 2.7% interest. Remaining amount seller financed at 0% interest. Property rents out as is for $3,000 with an ADU that'll rent for another $1,000, bringing in a total of $4,000. Your total payment to the seller is $1,551.
Oh.
$1,551. That's the 2% interest. Solar panels for $250. And then we also have a seller carryback at 0% interest of $600. You pay all in $2,400. Shit will rent for $4,000. Total interest rate is both 0% and 2.7%. I just had our first conversation with him on the phone. Talked him way down. He wanted interest only payments on this entire thing at $500. Talked him down to $465. Talked him down on down payment. Talked him down on interest rate, and talked him up on term length 6-year balloon. This is so good. We could buy it if our portfolio were doing a little bit better than it is. But dude, at least 15K entry because you're trading $60,000 down, 66 with closing costs for gross cash flow of 1,700, perhaps net cash flow of 1,100 after 20% off the top. Yearly, you make 13.2. Total cost of investment is $66,000. Cash on cash return is 20% with a 15K fee.
Wow. What's that?
I got this recorded on YouTube. Oh no, it froze. But it froze after. It's okay. We got the whole thing. Hold on, let me fix my camera and then I'll open this check. Oh my God, I'm shaking, dude. It is so rare to get a seller to sign within 30 minutes from initial negotiation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hunter and I used to dream of that moment on the phone. Come on. Turn back on camera.
Where did they come from?
Where did that lead come from?
Yeah.
It was saved in my contacts as the address, and I think we spoke like months ago. I don't fully remember where it came from.
Hey, yeah.
I think it might have been a Zillow skip traced number because sometimes that happens. So what is this? What are we looking at here? This is usually what assignment fees. Oh,
I hear something like that, and then students come into the group, and like weeks later after they join, I'm like, "Did you make any calls?" And they're like, "No." And it confuses me, guys. You should be making minimum 10 calls a day. You'd be able to make so much more money than you have right now. It's just
come on, camera. Don't do this today. Oh, we're back. Okay. Wow. Holy shit! I can't believe I just did that. Cannot believe that. God, I made a mess of that. This could have been a lot easier. What is this?
It is
just $3,000.
It's $3,000. Is it one of your personal deals?
No, this is for Grannon.
Really?
It's $3,100.
No kidding.
It's a closing. It's a settlement statement for. This is a settlement statement for 123 East Fernwood Avenue in Memphis, Tennessee. $3,100 right here. Another assignment fee just came in. Absolutely insane. I've dopamine maxed for the day. There's no more dopamine to be had. Good things could continue. I'm supposed to go on the boat after this, but how am I supposed to be fazed by the boat after what's just happened? Oh my God. Oh my God. That was absolutely crack.
I think it's so funny how we've scaled this into the point where
we don't even know where that is.
I don't know where this came
none
from.
of us have we have no idea where this came from. But guys, if we get $3,000, how much did the student get?
Oh, dude, they got a bag.
Dude, if we got 3, did they get 9 or is it total 9? So 9,000 times 0.4, a little less than 9. 8,600 times 0.4. No, a little less than that still. $8,000 times 0.4. Yeah, about $8,000. It's an $8,000 deal. So we got 3, student got $5,000. Maybe we have that person in the chat. Anybody close an assignment fee today?
Somebody got paid.
Hey, Chris, I submitted a ticket about seller info not unlocking on lightning leads. I think we had a glitch about that yesterday.
I reported that to Debs. Should be fixed in about a couple hours because they're in India, so they wake up in a few hours. It'll be fixed. It's a really small baloney issue.
My heart is absolutely racing right now. Let me just see if I got this signed contract back. He said he signed it.
I'd love to congratulate the student. I just don't.
Complete.
What address is this for? 123 East Fernwood Avenue. If anybody wholesaled 123 East Fernwood Avenue, raise your hand and come up. We'd love to chat with you.
I'd love to talk to the person. Maybe, can you ask Shell who that was and get their phone number? I'll interview them on the live stream about that deal. Guys, look at that. That's the seller's signature. If you go to the bottom of this contract here, look at that.
Dude, nice job.
Oh my God, YouTube, y'all want to see? YouTube, y'all want to see? Because I'm gonna turn this into a long form video. Ain't nobody doing deals like this live. Sure, you're doing deals like this, but are you doing deals like this live? So YouTube, I'll break down the deal for you really quickly. Let me first go into my DocuSign. Check this out. Signed right there, start to finish. I can't believe it. And then the property address, it's this house right here. We're doing 465, 0% interest. It honestly looks like it's in a really nice neighborhood. Like, this is honestly really tempting. I kind of want to buy this thing, but I'll eat $15,000. And then there's the ADU in the back. Beautiful. So the deal is 465, 45 down, 2,400 in payments, rents out for 4,000. Unbelievable. You can't get a higher return on investment in any other investment. That stock market won't do it. You'd have to make risky stock trades, risky crypto trades to get that sort of return on investment. To get back $13,000 and to invest 45 is like a 35% return on your investment. You'd have to do something risky as hell to get a 35% ROI, not stocks, not gold, not anything, guys. That you'd have to be like day trading to get that. And obviously we know that that sort of income isn't consistent. And gosh, where the hell did this check come from? It's definitely going on the stack of checks, guys. Unbelievable. Here's the HUD statement for anybody who's asking. We got a couple people saying scammer in the chat. Here's the HUD statement. Okay. Oh, I just dropped one of them. And I'm yours for the rest of today, guys. I am yours for the rest of today. I just need to deposit this check. Hey, Chris, can you bring me a pen? Oh, wait, I got a pen. Never mind. No, I got one. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I thought I needed a pen to endorse this. Yeah, so.
Deposit into rental.
Rental?
And then I'll move it.
I thought Buy Box does it.
Yeah, that's the thing. If it's under Grandin Taylor.
Oh.
Yeah, it can't be directly deposited. So if you just deposit into rental, I can transfer.
Got you. I'm depositing this now.
Sweet. Today's a good day.
Dude, just absolutely dummy unbelievable.
I know. And that and what you think, so you'll make like a 15K?
Dude, I'm going to dispo it live right now. I'm literally going to dispo this shit live right now.
So okay, I know your buyer connections are a lot different than what we usually go through. What is your first move when you're dispoing a deal like that? How do you do it? And then how would the students do it?
I'll first call a local buyer, probably Robert Krager.
It's in Florida?
Yeah, it's in Florida.
Okay.
Where is this? It's in Clearwater. It's in Clearwater, Florida.
Oh,
so
perfect.
I'll probably call Robert Krager.
Okay.
And then he's going to offer to JV with me, but I don't really want to do that on one.
Yeah.
Because it's just so good. And then I'll probably call a couple other buyers just off the top of my head. Some people who I know are interested, but this is something that'll just absolutely rip with our dispo group. So honestly, if I can't just call one or two buyers and get a sale right then, right there, I'll probably have Shell do it.
Yeah. Also, real quick, to anybody who's watching, let's say you're in a situation like Richard. You just got a contract and you want to find buyers. If you guys go to your Buy Box Cartel account, if you have a VIP account, you can scroll down on your control panel and you'll see a page called Buyers List. You can type in Clearwater, Florida, wherever the heck it is, and it will bring up every single verified buyer on Buy Box Cartel. You can unlock those guys for a couple cookies, and you can start giving them direct calls. Say, hey, I have a deal in Clearwater, Florida. Or is it Clearwater?
It is Clearwater.
Clearwater. Yeah, I have a deal in Clearwater, Florida. I saw that you purchased recently. You're verified on Buy Box Cartel. Would you be interested? Perfect way to find buyers, guys. So you don't have to be like Richard with 1 million followers. I mean, you guys can go on Buy Box Cartel and find these buyers. I believe Robert's in there. So, anyway, if you guys were wondering how you do it on your end.
Added to the stack of checks, and she is getting thick. The stack of checks is getting thick, boys. Oh my goodness. Hey, Chris, can I give you this trash? Shit, I didn't hear that. Okay, next up, live dispositions. Live dispositions. So that is absolutely insane. Maybe Chris will just have me posted on Buy Box Cartel. I could post it on Buy Box Cartel, but I feel like I could just make a couple calls and get the things sold. Give me like just a minute to take a breather. I'm gonna throw away this trash and just like, how much is the check? The check was for a total of $8,000. My cut was $3,100. So the student got about $4,900 off of that. It's a cash deal, Memphis, Tennessee. So be right back, guys. Don't leave. We're gonna more stuff up next. More stuff up next. I also got to tell my editor about this. Holy shit. I've never seen it. I don't think I've ever done it that complete. Like, yes, I've gotten a yes on camera. I've gotten contracts signed on camera. I don't think I have ever, and I mean ever, done this start to finish in 30 minutes, initial negotiation, then signature, then selling the deal live, $15,000. I just don't think I've ever done it. Yeah, if you guys want to know how to do this, and there's a link in my bio called Hold My Hand Wholesale. Like, you can feed my buyers and I'll teach you how. I'm actually live with 280 people right now. And I just showed them this process with my screen shared start to finish. And I'm going to take questions after I sell this thing live. First, I'm going to tell my editor about this because this is a massive content opportunity. And of course my camera froze again. God damn. Sorry about that camera, guys.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Gosh, camera, come back on. Come back on. I'm going to end the... So if you're on holdmyhandwholesale.group, make sure that you join the Discord because it's messing up my other camera. So just stream right there. So that's just messing up my other camera. Are we still good? Okay, we're good. So I just got to tell my editing team about this. Wow. Okay, guys, this is a long form and a short form. I have never, and I mean never, done what I just did on live stream before. Initial call with seller, called seller, got him top. Shit. Dude, we have our best clip of all time.
All right, let me hear it.
I've never done anything like this before. I just got a house. I called the seller. He had some crazy terms. I talked him down. And then I got him to agree to essentially insane 0% interest seller finance terms with 10% down, like $15,000 deal in Clearwater, Florida. He said yes to my offer. I sent him a contract, talked him through it on the phone, and he signed. And it's a $15,000 deal. And now I'm going to dispo it live. I caught the entire thing on YouTube and TikTok.
Dude, that is insane. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'll write that down.
Yeah, in first thing in the stream, just absolutely insane. But anyways, that's a YouTube video, through and through. Okay. We've never done anything like this before.
Awesome, great, sounds good. Yeah, we'll make that ASAP.
Okay, great, perfect. And then also note that after this, I'm going to dispo it live, and you may want to include that in the YouTube video.
Cool, sounds good.
Okay, cool. Thanks so much. Talk soon. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Okay, here's one. Your next giveaway should be the freezing camera and buy a new camera. This is a Canon EOS R6 Mark II. Just in case you guys are curious about how much those cost, and it has a ton of upgrades on it. Canon EOS R6 Mark II. So that's not that camera. It's not that one. Where is this? We picked this up at Best Buy for like $4,000 or $5,000. This is one of the best YouTube cameras you could possibly get. So like this is just like one of the best cameras. And then you know what my other camera is? My other camera is a Sony. What is this? FX3. Yeah, I have a Sony FX3. So both of these cameras are just absolutely insane. It's not the camera that's the issue. It's that I'm streaming on multiple different platforms. We've got crazy cameras. It's that my streaming setup for multiple platforms sometimes causes a little bit of lag here. But don't worry, I'll be right back. I need to catch my breath because that was insane, and I need to throw away this trash from the check that we just cashed on live as well. Text Andrew Discord Wicker. Make sure that you get Chris handing me an assignment fee for a separate deal while I'm closing that deal. Okay. Be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. We're going to have crazy stuff happening. I'm not done yet. More in store for you.
Oh, by the way, I'm not the moderator. But it's a really nice area to check out, and it's unlike any place we stay. It's extremely walkable. Like right outside of the house, there's like a pool bar.
No rusty nails and kids.
No rusty nails.
It's my birthday.
This is we're going to see a lot of Americans. It's like a really popular first.
When I pulled out the time I did 20 years of his birthday, and I spent $40 McDonald's. $40 McDonald's. It's literally like this much.
Oh yeah, motherfucker.
I fell for it. Yeah. He was amazing. He was so skinny. $40 to feed 100 kids? Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm happy about that, bro. I'm happy about that. Guys, we're talking about when I was in the Philippines. One thing that the kids will do in the Philippines is they'll tell you it's their birthday, and it's not actually their birthday, but they want you to buy them stuff. And I fell for it the first time I went to the Philippines, and I ended up buying a kid like only $40 worth of McDonald's, but $40 in the Philippines is like, that's like more than a couple days of income. So like it would be the equivalent of probably spending. Well, the conversion is 55. So 40 times 55 is the amount of Filipino pesos it is, but it's just an insane amount of money for McDonald's in the Philippines. I'll bring up OB3. I've got a couple other people I was supposed to bring up here today. So let me go into my reminders and bring up the people I was supposed to bring up because we had a really crazy day yesterday. Is there a Kobe here? Is anyone in this messaging group experienced who I can pick brain after the live stream? You can pick my brain during the live stream.
Online.
Hey, one sec, man. One sec. I was supposed to bring up Joshua C. at Joshua C. Is there a Joshua C here? Yes. Alabama disclosure. I'm not familiar with that. I don't use those for Alabama. I haven't run into an issue. I have your next fix and flip in Detroit triplex. Okay, I will check out your Detroit triplex. Great. I'm supposed to bring up Mr. Kobe Melton. Mr. Kobe Melton. The Memphis property that sold, was that a flip? I don't know what that was, but we can review it. I've got the check for it right here. And then I'm supposed to bring up Mr. Kobe Melton. Kobe Melton at KOBE, Kobe Melton. Here you are. Ready to come up. Got you. And then I have Fuen Mayor, Sue. Fuen Mayor, Sue. Come on up. Joseph wants to buy your deal for $20,000 assignment fee. Absolutely insane. And now I'm going to dispo that deal live, and then I will go ahead and take some questions. So who should I call first? How about Costas? Well, I'll call Robert. I'll call Robert Krager first. Robert Krager's in this area. His son is his business partner. I'll call him if he doesn't pick up. Okay. Call McKenna Krager.
Calling McKenna Krager.
Hey, Richard.
Hey, man, how are you?
Good. What's going on?
I don't know. I would say it's top 3 deals I have ever contracted, and it's in Clearwater, Florida. Y'all buying Clearwater?
We buy in Clearwater. Yes, sir.
It's so crazy how much you sound like your dad. I just can't
Dude,
believe it.
on the phone is nuts. In person, not so much.
Oh, really? It's not the same in person?
It's not. And I have no idea why that is, but everybody says it on the phone. So Clearwater, Florida, what do you got?
So here it is. It's a single family with an ADU on it, so technically a duplex. The single family rents for $3,000 and the ADU rents for $1,200, so it will bring in $4,200. You are taking
Currently
over,
rented or it's vacant?
vacant. You are taking
Okay.
over, seller just moved out. You're taking over a mortgage for $270,000 at 2.7% interest. Then you have
Okay.
a seller carryback at 0% interest for $600 per month in payments. It comes with solar panels for $200. So your total PITI is $1,551 plus $250 plus $660. So you're paying $2,400 and you are bringing in $4,200 with 2.7 interest and 0% interest on a 6-year term. And you
Okay.
have a total entry fee of $60K.
$60K. Okay. And what's the purchase price and what's it worth?
$450. I think it's probably worth closer to, well, actually your purchase, I'm sorry, $465. They were going to list it for $450,000. So he was about to list with the realtor at $450. So I think
Okay.
it's probably worth pretty close to purchase price. Maybe we're $20,000 over market value, but you do have a 0% interest seller carry for a 6-year period of time. And it's in a high appreciation area close to the water.
Yep. If the purchase price is near market value, then we're good. We'll buy it.
Oh, great. You want the address right now? I literally just got, so this is for content. I'll tag you if we can make something happen.
Yep, please do. And then we're at a conference. Can you send me this stuff? I'll look at it tonight. What's the closing timeline?
I got this literally maybe 15 minutes ago, signed and executed. So we still have 30 plus days.
30-day close. Do we have an inspection period or do you have an inspection period?
7 days inspection, EMD post inspection.
And how much EMD?
1,500.
Oh, great. Yeah, this is 100% what we would like to buy.
Isn't
Send
that
everything
you got a
over.
new roof? You got a new roof on the property and the neighborhood is, oh my God.
The
It's
only thing I
stunning.
hate, it sounds like it's leased solar, but whatever. Can't win it all.
Yeah. So I will send this over. By the way, it's a 4-3 on the main house, and then the ADU is a 1-1.
Okay. Yeah, I just need to check the rents. I need to check the price, but if everything you said matches, then
Yeah.
it should be fine.
Yeah.
And then
so-
I meant to call you earlier today too. We're heading out to Oregon
Oh.
in June, and we wanted to connect.
Yes. Yeah. What part of Oregon?
I don't know. We're getting an award for charity for
Oh, cool.
giving water in Africa. Not that
Nice.
we did anything. We just did some media, but we're like, oh, well, we should connect with Richard. Maybe we'll do a hot tub video.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
saw
Oh,
your
yeah.
last
3
one.
men in
We
a
won't
hot
do
tub.
that, but it's pretty crazy. But yeah, we'd love to connect.
Dude, we'll get mic'd up in the hot tub, man. We'll make it happen. We'll do a
Hell
little
yeah.
interview.
Oh, it's going to be, I think, June 30th. Are you in town?
I will be in town. I leave for the Philippines July 7th, but yeah, I will be in town June 30th.
Okay, I'll text you dates and we'll connect. We'd love to do dinner. We'll film content.
Yeah, man.
Happy to. We'll go somewhere nice. We'll buy you dinner.
Oh, great. We got so many great restaurants over here. I made a video about it today.
Awesome. Okay, send me the info on this, dude. Congrats. Good deal.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to you right now. I'm not gonna send this to anybody else just because I hope we can sell it directly to you guys just because it's so good.
I'll do the research tonight so that we're 100% sure.
Excellent. Excellent. Thanks so much, man. Talk soon. Okay.
Hey, what's going on in Texas? Any word from
Oh
Victor?
my God. Yeah. So your guy walked the property. It's just the condition is shit. It's just terrible, terrible condition. And I hit him with your 300K offer, and he laughed at me and said, "Stop wasting my time."
Yeah, I thought that was a little low. Can we do something better with the seller financing terms?
I fear that the bridge is burned. Do you want me to give you the seller's contact?
Dude, I told you we shouldn't do that.
I think he hates me, but let me send you the seller's contact information. It's your lead.
Okay, man, did he curse you out? What the fuck?
No, he was really nice up until that point, but I didn't send him anything mean. I was just like, man, I'm sorry, it's a fix and flip. Like, we'd have to flip the property, but dude, you don't even need to include me. It's your lead.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll do that. I'll talk to Victor too. I wonder if we can get if we can push out from 6 years to 12 years or something.
Something interesting about that deal is that the seller has a $250,000 mortgage on it, and his intention is to pay that shit off in cash and seller finance the remaining amount to you, which I've only seen one other time.
I love being the bank.
Yeah, he's paying off $250,000 in cash to seller finance at 5%. I even told him, I'm like, man, are you sure you want to do that? And he's like, yeah, we'll do that. But I wish the house weren't in bad shape.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't either, because I think Victor was ready to buy it.
I know.
I'll talk to Victor. I'll see what we'll do. And if we do buy it, we'll definitely cut you a check. No.
Well, it's very nice
I'm
of
happy
you.
to do the work, but if it happens, I'll let you know.
Perfect. Well, it's very nice of you. I'm going to text this over to you right now. And I ideally just try to call me back during the stream or even tomorrow's stream and let me know, because we are making this into a YouTube video, and we'll tag your guys' YouTube account.
Great. What time do you stream?
It's 4:30 to 7:30 EST.
Okay. Yeah, that should be fine.
Perfect. Talk soon, man. I'll send it over now.
Thanks for calling. Have a good one.
Bye-bye. Let me just ask the seller for a mortgage statement. Can you send a mortgage statement, please? Great. I can't believe that. So that's my buyer. That's my buyer. $15,000. Robert Krager and McKenna Krager as my buyer. They're local to the area. They've bought off of us time and time again. And I'm going to go ahead and send this. So $465,000, $60,000 down, $15K for me, $60K down. You're looking at 2.7% mortgage of $207K, partial claim of $66K, and then seller carry back $147,000. We have at 0%. Payments on seller carry. PITI on loan is going to be $1,551. Seller carry $600. And then we're looking at solar $250. Total PITI 24. And then what is that? So we're looking at 1551. 2461. 2461 at 2.73%. Total PITI 2461. Property is a 4-3 single family with an ADU. Main house rents for $3,000. ADU is $1,200. And then we will go ahead and send the neighborhood and the location to. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And this is the neighborhood. It has a new roof on it. And then look at the neighborhood. Like, this is like a dream come true, guys. Unbelievable. This is your ADU right here. And then I want to show you guys where it is because the proximity to the water is excellent. This is the house. That's the water. So this is just unbelievable. Total rent, $4,200. Total PITI. You're looking at 2461. Balloon, 6 years. Checking mortgage statement really quickly because he sent me a mortgage statement. I just need to verify that. I just can't believe it. I'm floored. See mortgage statement now. That is unbelievable. It almost hurts to let that go. That's so good. Gee whiz. And then 6-year balloon. Yeah, insane. I also need to send rent because we just sold that live. We just sold that live for, oh my God, my camera. What's going on? What is going on? Sorry about that camera, guys. I just don't know why. Come on, camera, turn back on. There we go. And then let's send the rent really quickly. I should be buying this deal. It's so good. Next week I'm buying the course. How much is it? It's classes. It's classes, not a course. And it's $19.99. Sending rental comps, rent, and comps. Let's go ahead and send that. Let me check out the FEMA flood zone, FEMA flood map. Let me just check the FEMA flood map really quick because they are asking a valid question about the flood zone. Search. Is that a flood zone? Selected flood map boundary. All right. All right. Okay. 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 I literally just made $15,000 in front of you guys, and I am absolutely floored. And now I will just hang out with you guys and do whatever you'd like me to do for the rest of today. Starting off with Sue Fuenmayar. Sue, come on up, Sue. Hey, Sue. How's it going? Can you hear me? Sub 2 and fix and flip in Texas. I will, but I got to get through all of these. These classes are daily. These are daily 3-hour classes for $19 on real estate. We do fix and flip and we do wholesale, and we have a special focus on creative finance. Rob says, please help. Okay, Rob, I got to get through these other people, but I will help you afterwards, okay? Flenware is having trouble with her mic. That's okay. We'll talk to somebody else in the meantime. Craving that hold my hand. I'm here. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm echoing. Okay. Well, let's talk to our next person, Kobe. Kobe, what were we going to do today? Make a call or something like that?
Yeah, how's it going, Richard?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm happy, man. Thanks.
What can I help you?
Yeah, there's a realtor that we wanted to call. We looked at a deal yesterday. It is on Teresa Street in Columbus, Georgia.
Teresa.
It should be in your DM.
Got it. Okay.
And then her number, the realtor's number, is also in your DMs. I sent it earlier.
Oh, good. I'm gonna call our guy who has a house in Columbus, because we actually have. Well, maybe I remember it. Columbus. No, I don't remember it. I gotta call this guy really quick. So this is a buyer of ours named Nick Eubanks, and we're gonna see what his address is in Columbus to help with rapport. Hey.
Yo, dog.
I'm doing a call in Columbus, Georgia right now, and it would help with rapport if we're able to mention one we did over there. Do you remember the address on your rental?
330 Mains Ave.
330 Mays. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, let me know if you need anything else.
Absolutely, dude. If you want to see something insane, I just did a deal start to finish, contract signed, initial negotiation, and contract signed. You want to hear about this deal, man? You're going to lose your shit.
Really?
Dude, get this. 465, 45K down. Total PITI is a mortgage taken over at 2.7% interest and 0% seller finance for the rest. $2,400 all in. Rent, $4,200. 6-year term. Seller signed on camera. And it wasn't that I had been following up with him. Initial call, offer accepted, contract signed within 30 minutes, disposed for $15,000. The entire thing start to finish is recorded in the first 45 minutes of my YouTube stream.
That's insane.
Dude, it's absolutely cracked. Anyways, thanks for the
Wow.
address there. That's very helpful.
Yeah, of course.
All right, man.
All right, dude.
Catch you
See ya.
later. Bye. Okay, so now we have a deal in Columbus that we've already closed on, and this is really going to help. So it's pretty much the same situation. We've actually done this like exact same deal in Columbus, and that guy who I just talked to, he might be your buyer for it. So Kobe, let me just review the situation here. Purchase price 205, 10K down somehow, some way. I don't know how you got that, man. 521 per month, 6-year balloon, $156,000 balloon payment, $500 EMD. And then we responded to their questions. And what are we calling her about?
So I think basically just calling her, because I think that if you kind of introduce yourself and kind of tell her the process, it'll put her, give her more confidence in the whole process. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But like I said yesterday, it's not under contract, right? But I think with this call, she'll go to her seller and with a lot of confidence, because it's been on for a while. And when I explained the terms and everything over the phone, she was pretty hesitant, but then came around. She emailed me back. I sent her an LOI with all the information. She emailed me back 2 days ago.
Right. That's how
I
it
called her
goes. So
a week ago. So
that's the exact same thing that happened with my deal just now. You call them, they're like, no. And then like 2 months later, hi, we want to do your deal.
that's exactly right. Yeah.
And then Corbin, if you want to book a one-on-one with me, you can. It's one of the links in my bio. So just click the link in my bio. You can book a one-on-one with me right now. Probably tomorrow. My gosh, I'm just so shooken up by what just happened. But we're gonna make another call and see if we can do it again. Can I go 2 for 2? So we're talking to Miss Natalie Hayes.
Yes, sir.
All right, time to throw in the Southern drawl. Hi there, Natalie.
Hi, you've reached the voicemail of Natalie.
You want to text her and say I tried to call?
Yeah, I'll send her a text right now. Give me 1 second.
Perfect. Okay, I'll add her to my contacts here. So Natalie dash 56. We don't want to say that out loud. By the way, excellent market to look for these deals. Excellent. They cash flow with normal lump sum prices, and then they also cash flow if you do seller finance on them. I wonder what the rent is on this. You know what do we go for?
It's areas or the comps around are around 14 to 17 for similar. The 1700s are usually your more renovated. This one looks pretty good on the inside. I think I estimated around 1500.
Okay.
1550 or something like that.
Yeah, it's a 4.2 tin roof. Those things last ages. Interior fully renovated too. God, what a stellar deal, dude. Amazing work. Go ahead and do this again. I'm going to keep you on stage. Can you just unmute yourself whenever it's time for me to call into your response?
Yeah, I'll unmute and just let you know as soon as she texts me back.
Perfect. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
John, let me just get through these guys. I got so many people to help right now. I was going to help Joshua C. You were in my reminders. What's going on, man? Were we going to do a call?
Hey, dude. Yeah, no, I think you already sold the deal.
Oh, shit. Right.
Yeah.
So this was sold to... Oh, shit. Who did I sell that to?
It was some guy you called
Saeed.
yesterday. I just committed to
The
Yes,
Indian guy.
right.
Indian guy. Yes. It's a stellar deal. So I'm going to call Saeed back.
I love this. So fucking pumped. Right?
Do we have a mortgage statement?
I DM'd it to you as soon as
Yo, payment is way higher than we anticipated. I sent this to him at 750.
That's the thing, dude. Like, so I don't know why it's almost double what he told me. And then there's two other things that he needs a 5-day inspection period. I don't know why I kept pushing and pushing and pushing. I only got 5 days out of him. And then he said we could only assign it twice. I don't know if
We don't
these three
need to
things
do
are
that.
deal killers, but
So
okay.
I think there's an escrow balance bogging down his payments. I really do, because
There's 1,500 in escrow balance, I think.
yeah, because so it says his principal is 64, his interest is 420, and his escrow is 479. Where is this thing? Detroit.
In Detroit, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think that his taxes would be that high. I think his taxes are, I might have to get you to answer your question really quickly, but I'm gonna send something to my TC and she's gonna help me break down this mortgage statement. I'm a little confused about that.
Your call has been forwarded to voice.
Damn. Okay, here's what. Can you ask your seller to call their bank and say, oh, can you ask him to call their bank and say, hey, the thing is, if we put a 7% interest rate onto an amount that you initially got of maybe $75,000, the payment is well below 964. So the payment here should be much closer to like, well, you've got 64 principal, 420 interest, that's 480. Taxes should be maybe 200. It should be 680.
Pull over real quick. Okay, so I'm only talking to the realtor right now.
Okay, so here's what we need to do. I'm going to write this out. I'll write out what we need to say, because your PITI should not be that high. Your principal is, and I can share my, well, actually it's okay. Your principal is 420. or I'm sorry, not your principal, your interest payment is 420. Your principal is 64. This would imply that your taxes are an additional, let's figure that out, 964 minus 964, $479 per month, 479 per month. However, in the year of 2025, your taxes were, because honestly, we may want to send more information to the dispo team, because that would have a harder time selling knowing payments are so high, but I don't think it's accurate. I think it's inaccurate. So it's not inaccurate. It's that your the problem with it is that your taxes are just not that high. So 2780 divided by 12, 231. Closer to, and then what is that amount? 231. And I'm going to even send a, is it normal for them to ask for my ID? Not normal, but happens from time to time. So could you send the thing I just put in the chat and say, hey, this doesn't make sense to me. Your taxes are not $400 per month in Detroit. They're just not that high. So I think there's an escrow balance bogging you down.
So can we alleviate that escrow balance?
Yeah, usually if it's paid off at the close of escrow, which it would be, the payment would go back down to the $600-700 it would be.
Because escrow is estimating the taxes and insurance at $479, and they have a balance of $1,500. So I have no idea. Could we eliminate that at closing?
At the close of escrow, a portion of the down payment would go to pay that off, and it would go back down. So your seller needs to call the bank and say, hey, is my payment so high because of my escrow balance? And if I pay that off, will it go back down? Because this is not how high payment should be.
I'm going to send this to the realtor right now.
Okay, Lexi's calling me. Here we go. Hey, so here's the thing. Taxes in 2025 for that property were $233 per month, $231 per month. The taxes in Detroit are not nearly $500. That's like Texas level taxes. This is an 85K house.
Yeah.
You know, you don't pay.
I mean, the balance is only 70 grand. It doesn't make any sense to me either. So I think the only solution would be for me to call because just from looking at the statement, I couldn't make sense of it either. But yeah. I can call the mortgage company with the seller tomorrow morning. They're closed now.
Okay.
But,
can I put you in a chat with the wholesaler who has this? Because he's got an offer accepted, actually contract signed. But it's kind of a shitty deal if payments are $960 and rent is like $1,300 or $1,350. I feel like it's significantly below that. And once that escrow balance of $1,700 or whatever is paid off, it'll go back down, right?
Yeah, if it's due to a shortage, then yeah, the payments will decrease and we can have the escrow paid at closing. So we'll figure it out. I just gotta kind of dig deeper with the mortgage company. That's all.
Okay. I'm going to put you in a chat with the wholesaler and then you guys can schedule a call with the mortgage company. Thank you so much, Lexi. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well.
Of course. I'm doing all right. I'm moving. So you know how that goes. Right. I don't know if you've ever moved like a lot of stuff before, but it's exhausting.
Never actually. I haven't because I lived in that shit box in Corvallis before and all of the furniture was trash.
Yeah, I have a lot of kids and a lot of belongings. So we're just packing, but I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I hope you're doing okay too.
Yeah, really well. I just got the deal of a lifetime done.
Which one?
Oh my God.
All of them?
Well, I called the seller on the stream. He agreed to $465, $40K down, $2,400 a month at 0% interest. It's a hybrid. Mortgage is at 2.7%. Rent is $4,200. Sold it on stream for $15,000.
Amazing.
Unbelievable. It's like probably one of my top 4 deals ever.
Oh my, you said 2.75, right?
2.75 and 0% interest. Clearwater, Florida, on the water, 4,200 rent, 2,400 PITI with solar.
Oh my God, I would buy that so fast if I was moving to Florida.
Dude, the house is just stunning. The house is just stunning.
Wow.
Jack
Amazing.
Jack Francis says we want to see you naked again. Okay. Well, I gotta talk to these people. Thanks so much. I'll catch you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. You guys want to know a secret? I was fully clothed in that video. That was all editing. Like I was wearing like everybody freaked out, but I was like, I was fully clothed. I'll even show you the original. I'll show you the original video for that. Like I wasn't naked. Check it out. You want to see it unedited? You're gonna be like, oh my God, unedited? Really? For me? And you're gonna be like, oh, okay. So this is what I was wearing in the actual video. Skin color shorts with spandex on, just like a bathing suit. I was dressed. Yeah, no, people, it was for the hook, guys, for the hook. Speaking of, my video is literally ripping on Instagram right now. Anyways, dude, I'm gonna put you in a chat with Lexi. Could I get your cell phone in my DMs? Is this your cell phone, the 771? Sorry, I had my volume off. What'd you say? Did you say
That's my cell. That's 773.
Okay, cool. So I'm putting you with Lexi. Hey, Lexi, this is Joshua. He has secret address under contract. PITI is 964, but that would mean taxes are 450 plus per month. And they most certainly are not that much for an 80K house in Detroit. Can you hop on call with seller and mortgage company to find out if this is because of the escrow balance? Taxes in 2025 were 2780, parentheses 231 per month. And then yeah, let me know if you don't get a response from her. Of course, she already responded, but she's moving right now, so let me know and I'll give her a poke. But yeah, this can be resolved, man. I almost want to hold off on dispo right now because I think that this taints the deal if buyers see this. So I almost want to pause on dispo for now because that's not great. But yeah, that's
So the realtor said, I don't know what any of that means. I sent him what you told me to send him, but let's hope Lexi can get to the bottom of it because I don't think it's.
Yeah, it's just taxes taxes are just not that high in Detroit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll bring you up tomorrow towards the end of the stream. I'm going to say around 4 p.m. my time tomorrow, 7 p.m. EST, which is in 30 minutes from now. And I'd like to talk to you again and see if you were able to hop on the phone with Lexi and the seller to solve this issue.
Yeah. Sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay, cool. Tomorrow at 3:30 p.m., remind me to bring up Joshua C.
Okay, I added it.
Suppressor, is this something you have under contract? Looks good, man. Anyways, Kobe, did you hear back from agent?
No, I let her know that she would be, or that you'd be reaching out, and that you're ready to talk, but she hasn't gotten back to me yet.
Got it. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Just ping me if you hear something, and we'll just keep you on stage. All right.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
And we had some sellers in TikTok saying they wanted to sell their house. I'm so sorry I didn't get back to you when you said that. I really hope you're still available. Are you still here, TikTok sellers who wanted to sell your houses? I'm looking. So are those guys still here? TikTok, let's see. I can't find you anymore. I hope I didn't miss that. Just looking through here really quickly. We had 2 people saying they wanted to sell their house. I'm looking. I've got a 3% deal in Baldwin County, Alabama, assumable mortgage. Todd Turberville? Todd Turberville, you were one of them. And then we also had, and then I want to see what county that is, just in case that's not something I could do. It's in Baldwin County, AL. God, I need to block that phone number. Why do you keep calling me? That's getting blocked, 100%. Yeah, no, you're done. Oh, you're done, bro. Why do you think you can call me back to back like this? Block. Gosh, that was easy. Thanks. Oh, it's in Mobile. Okay, Baldwin County is Mobile. So Todd, are you here? And then we also had one other person. So I'm gonna DM Todd, just in case that was something we could do. So let me talk to Todd really quick, just in the DMs. Todd Turberville. If that's your house with the assumable loan, please text me. Okay, Todd sent you my phone number if that's you. And then was there one more? Do I need a down payment? Okay, I can't find it. He doesn't read comments saying 50 views. I'm literally reading the comments as you're typing that, bro. I'm going through people to make sure that we have. Do you buy in Louisville? Yeah, I would check something out in Louisville. But dude, let me put it this way. Let's say I never read comments, like ever. I just made $15,000 in 45 minutes in front of you. I'm selling mine, Decatur, Illinois, 40K, tenants pay 1K plus all utilities. There's like a wholesale restriction in Illinois. I think if you let me do it, I can. But I haven't ever done a deal in Illinois. Anyways, I texted Todd. Hopefully he gets back to me at some point. Let's talk to more people here. To clarify, Kobe, you didn't hear back?
Not yet.
Okay. And then this guy says he has another one for sale. Guys, I'll share my screen on this. Check out what I just saw. Can I come up for the last talk? Kai, can you explain what you need help with? I got a lot of people on stage right now. I'm trying to help. So this guy has one, 2021 Alvar Street in New Orleans. Let me just check this out. This is a multifamily? Yeah, this is a duplex. Okay. I buy these with seller financing. Let me just see if he flipped it, because if you flipped the house, you're probably not going to want seller finance. Says it's not for sale. Okay, I'll call you. Okay, so this guy wants to sell his house. Yeah, I will give him a call and pitch creative finance to him. That's really the only thing I could do here. Here it is. I found my contractors on Google. Jose, is that
Your call has been forwarded.
Jose, is that your deal, the mobile home park for sale in Florida? I'll text him. So, Richard Taylor calling about Alvar Street. And Sue, what's going on with you? Sue, do you get your mic fixed?
I think so. Can you hear me?
Yes. How are you doing?
Everything's good. Everything's good. Working hard, but I'm answering all the buyers' questions, and I think we're good.
So when's the walkthrough? Is that scheduled?
So I sent over to the buyer the schedules that the agent is gonna go tomorrow. He's gonna go to both addresses because one street has 4 properties and the other street has one of the duplexes. So at least tomorrow, if he goes with the agent, he'll be able to at least look around and see the properties, most of the properties. I think they're scheduling 6 walkthroughs out of 10 for tomorrow.
Good. Okay, so they're walking the property. I'll get an update from the buyer just to see if they're actually
Yeah,
gonna proceed.
Exactly. I'm afraid for the EMD. That's my only issue. But I can always ask for an extension after they walk through that one.
Yeah, I think it's in their best interest, especially because we're giving them a good offer with a lump sum. Let me call the buyer. This is for a $20,000 assignment. She's 2 weeks in, guys. Literally 2 weeks in.
What up, stud?
Hey man, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm just waiting on more duplexes to come my way.
I just got a stellar one, but I think I sold it. It's in Clearwater, Florida. You're out that way, right?
How do you call me with let me know, hey, I'm calling you about a deal, but somebody else just snatched it up?
Well,
how does that happen?
Well, I didn't know if it was something you wanted. It's a single family in Clearwater at 0% interest and 2.7 on the mortgage. But it's stunning and it's stellar. And I've got a guy local in that area who buys all of our deals over there. I didn't know that was an area you wanted, but if he doesn't pick it up, I'll send it to you.
Well, I mean, it's a deal I won at 2.7%. That's free money. Yeah,
Dude,
I would buy that deal, especially at that setup.
The PITI is 2,400. It brings in 42.
Yeah, absolutely. How could you present that to somebody else? You're supposed to present that to me first.
Because I've been doing it for 5 years, man. I got a lot of relationships.
Yeah.
But
I know.
You eat up you get first dibs on my duplexes in Detroit. But I tell you what, if this guy doesn't pick it up or doesn't respond to me in the next 24 hours, it's yours.
Remember, Rich, we're not just buying in Detroit. We're buying everywhere that's landlord friendly.
Good. Okay. Well, I was calling about the one that we sent you yesterday because that's phenomenal. Obviously, EMD's due tomorrow, and we want to see if we could at least get you into walks so that we show seriousness to the agent. So hopefully we can extend that time. Yeah,
you're in the group. You're in the text thread group with me there. We can get our property manager to walk that tomorrow. We just need the agent to make his time known available so that way that can happen.
Good.
That's an absolute win. And then your duplex for the 125, we have that locked up. That's an easy buy. The one we got for 125
with Pam. Yeah, with Pam. That's like
yeah.
We're getting like a 1,500 fee on it, but we'll take it.
Yeah, that one's a win. And then I believe your Maryland duplex you sent me, that should be good. I have a client for that. So everything's going in the right direction.
Good.
Everything's going in the right direction.
Well, tell me if this is something you would even be interested in, because I know those numbers sound nice. But let me go ahead and send this over to you, because I just sent this to my guy. Yeah. Flood insurance claim. I gotta ask the seller about this, but I'll text this over to you, and then I'll just tell you about it. 460, 60K down. We got a mortgage at 2.7 and a seller carryback at 0% for 147K. Total PITI 2,400.
15% down. 15% down.
Yeah. I got it for 45 down. The purchase is 465.
Okay.
And then you're paying $2,400 PITI. It'll rent the main house for $3,000. The other unit, the ADU, for $1,200 in Clearwater. It's right next to the water.
Yeah. Lock that up. Yeah.
It's already under contract.
I mean, lock that up for me is what I'm saying.
You'd be the buyer. You wouldn't even move it.
Yeah. I'll probably. Let's see here, Clearwater. Either I'll buy it or my client will buy it. One or the other.
Okay. Well, I will. I'll send it over to you, and I'll give you second dibs on it.
Beautiful. Yeah. Let me know what this other guy says.
All right. Talk soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Wow, so it sounds like he's picking up your 10 duplexes for $20,000 assignment fee. That's kind of cracked, especially 2 weeks in. You did a really good job on that.
Thanks.
Okay, so okay, hey Richard, what days do you mainly go online? Monday through Friday, man. Monday through Friday, 3 hours a day. I've already been live for coming up on 2 hours. Today just flew by. Anyways, so Sue, you are in progress. Is there anything you need from me to get this $20,000 pushed through?
No, just simply, do we wait for tomorrow to the walkthrough for the walkthrough to see if they'll pay EMD or if I ask for an extension?
We're gonna get them in, and we're gonna say, remember, we can use that excuse because I have 3 flips. Oh wait, this is in Memphis. I've got a house in Memphis. I gave you a nice excuse for that. And then you can say, hey, we're gonna get in tomorrow. I'm so sorry for the delay. A lot of shit hit the fan this week. But we think we can get in tomorrow if you make yourself available. Right now, we just need to make sure the agent is available to receive them.
Okay, yeah. So he's available to receive them. The other walkthroughs, I think he has. No, I know that the agent has it scheduled for Friday.
Oh, for Friday.
Yeah. So he has scheduled
I'm
for
actually
tomorrow.
scheduled
1, 2, 3,
to talk
4, 5.
to
5 units for tomorrow, and for Friday he has 1, 2, and we're still waiting on 3. But I think probably one of those is vacant. So yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess text in the group chat that we're looking at closer to Friday for Joseph. And then yes, you would need an EMD extension.
If they go tomorrow and they like it, I don't know if they could put it in the EMD for tomorrow.
I don't think they can do that, but you can text in the group chat. They need to walk all of them before they do that.
Okay, I'll ask.
Okay. All right. Guys, I gotta get through these questions. Fenway, thanks. We'll talk later. I think OB3 has been here for a while. OB3, what's going on, man? How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Ecstatic through the roof. One of the best streams we've ever had. How can I help?
It's yeah, I sent you a DM on the chat, and then I have a deal in Detroit. You remember last time we talked, and the guy want to sell a finance, and then they rephrase my cash deal. Now they accept my cash deal, but the problem is that they dropped the price because I offer 160K because the price was 180K, and now they dropped the price to 170. It's a triplex. Now I want to see if
you said it's a triplex?
Yes, sir. Check the DM. I send the DM.
Are you under contract?
No, so they text, they sent me an email today. They said they open to accept my offer.
I'm sorry, they what your offer?
I said they open to accept my offer.
Okay.
I want to know that because I offered the price for 160 when it was 180, and now they drop 170 because I want to make sure that I'm taking a discount for 20%.
Okay. I'm sorry. What was 20%? The cash on cash?
No, the cash on cash is 31%. 31%. I just calculated.
Occupied or vacant?
One is occupied, and it's the two ones they're close to a new lease. They're in process to get the two new lease. But one is occupied right now.
It does scare me a bit that we're only 10K below list, but I do understand the price drop. What do you think the likelihood of getting it at 150 would be?
But they said they stuck with 160 because when my offer was from last week before they dropped the price. My offer was 160 when it was 180, and then they dropped the price, and then they said now they open to 160.
So you haven't accepted the 160 yet. They said they're open to 160, but you could counter that 160.
Yeah, but they said they want 160 because my offer it was from almost a week ago, 2 weeks ago. It went 160 from 180. Now they dropped the price, and they come back to me. They said they want my offer for 160.
I'd say, hey, unfortunately, I used that pre-approval. I could probably get this thing done for 150. See what they say, and then come back to me tomorrow. Okay. I'd love to be a little bit more than 10K below list. I do get what happened. They dropped the price. You say, hey, that was my pre-approval. I used that to buy another property. If you're wanting to know which one, I will literally send you the one that we're under contract for. It's this one right here. So OB3, I'm under contract for 16176 Tracy. I could probably get pre-approved at say $150,000. That's what I would say.
Say one more time, please.
I will write it out for you. Hey, that was 2 weeks ago. Since then, I've gone under contract using that pre-approval. I had to use my other lender on this, and they're now telling me we could get it at 150,000. The other one I'm under contract on to close is, and then I just put that in the chat.
Okay. I have a second deal that I'm working on to the seller financing in Austin. Can I send you the DM? Or tomorrow if you want to.
You can. No, you're here. You're here. Go ahead.
Let me send it to you real quick.
Perfect. And all the people in TikTok who are wondering what's going on here, guys, I'll break it down for you. So the people you see me on the phone with are both realtors, sellers, and buyers. I run advertisements to attract buyers. I make these videos. I've got about 1 million followers across Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And I put out ads. My ads say, are you looking to buy real estate? Join my buyers list. We add them to the buyers list. We vet them. We make sure they're a real buyer, not a wholesaler. And then I go live here and I find deals for them and I explain to you what they're looking for. People are currently showing the deals that they've gotten under contract, and I'm saying yes or no, or adjusting their offers, or talking to the realtors as need be. You can find the deals for the buyers. You can hunt for the buyers. We publish their buy box within the Discord, and we're after checks like this. This came in the mail today. This is a $3,100 check, but it's split between me and the student who found the deal. So we sold the deal, right? But the student found the deal, so they keep the majority. So they kept 5, we kept 3, for a total of an $8,000 deal. So our average deal size is just about $7,000 or $8,000, just like this one that just came in the mail. And it's a 60-40 split. You hunt for the deals, we sell the deals for you. And you get all of the education necessary along the way through our live streams and the courses within the Discord. So that's what I'm doing. I also teach y'all how to fix and flip houses and buy your own properties. But OB3, let me check out this deal in Austin that you have here.
Yeah, and I send you my offer. It looks like
that's
the only thing.
Property.
Yeah, the ones that are a good monthly payments. They open to my down payments and my offer, but the only thing, the ones that are a good monthly payments. So I told them today the number, because it's rented for $3,600, and then after the expense is we have 1,080 some. So I offer them 800. So they say, no, it's small. It's too big. It's not too big. I say, hey, if we can rent the property with the students, because it's in downtown Austin, we can cash flow big time.
Okay.
And so also one thing.
There's no mortgage on it. It's rented for $3,600. The taxes and insurance on this property are about $968. So we're paying $968. We're bringing in $3,600. So it's actively rented at $3,600.
Yeah. So just one unit is rented right now. One is vacant, but you need like a new floor.
Dude, you could come up to $1,200 a month, because what I'm doing is I'm taking your $3,600. I'm taking 10% off the top since it's occupied. I'm subtracting the taxes and insurance of $968. That leaves us with $2,200. You could definitely pay them up to $1,200, even $1,500 per month. So you could.
Can you bring me tomorrow? Can you bring me tomorrow? Give it a call, because she was kind of go crazy this morning.
What's the down payment?
The down payment is like $50K.
Oh wow, I would buy this, man.
Yeah. So yeah, now they want at 60. I said no 50 because they need to fix to put the new floor. So I say let's give you 50 so we can fix it. And so the good thing is that we can rent a room for the students because in downtown Austin.
Yeah,
we can rent a room.
I think yeah, super feasible deal. This is an excellent deal. Let me set a reminder to bring you up tomorrow. Tomorrow at 1:45 p.m. Remind me to bring up OB3.
Okay, I added it.
Okay, I got you locked in, man. I will see you tomorrow, and we'll make this call.
Yes, sir. Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
Bye-bye. Sammy, what's going on, man? Oh, Kobe's
Hey, Richard, can I jump in real quick?
Yeah. You get a response?
She said she's unavailable for the night. I'm going to see if we can get in contact with her tomorrow.
Okay.
If that works for you.
Setting a reminder to bring you up, okay?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. And Daniel, I'll bring you up now. We're getting through these individuals. Tomorrow at 2 p.m., remind me to bring up Kobe Melton.
Okay, I added it.
Locked in. I want to say Sammy was next. Sammy, what's up, man?
Hey, Richard, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can totally hear you. Walt, really quickly, it's important that you take the courses. So get started, cash, get started, seller finance, get started, mortgage takeover. I would 100% make sure you take these courses, man. It's really, really going to help you out. Okay. So make sure that you take those, and that'll answer everything about the buy boxes, what we're looking for. And then if you are looking for actual buy boxes, you could go to Buy Box Cartel, and we do have the buy boxes there. So you go to Buy Box Cartel. I'll show you what that looks like right now. Got a lot of tabs open, man. So if you log into Buy Box Cartel, which you guys all have a login for, it's using wap.com. Oh my gosh, I'm logged out. Oh no. Do we get a login code? No, I didn't. Well, I'm not logged in right now, and I can't fetch my password off the top of my head. I'd have to talk to Chris. But essentially, within Buy Box Cartel, if you go to Control Panel, so log into Buy Box Cartel, go to Control Panel, and then you'll see something down on the bottom left that says Buy Boxes, and that essentially tells you what you're looking for. But man, much, much, much more than just a list of cities. I would 100% take the courses, because it'll make so much more sense after you take the courses as to what we're looking for. You can really do this anywhere, but 90% of our deals are done in the Midwest and South. Yeah, that's included in the basic. It just shows the buy boxes, but it's really important to take these courses, guys. You're going to be in the dark if you haven't taken the courses. They're fully free. So Walt, make sure that you take those, and let me know if you have a hard time finding them. Another website that you have access to is www.holdmyhandwholesale.group, and holdmyhandwholesale.group is a much easier view of the Discord. What happened to Walt? I don't know, Maura. I think he tapped out. He had a good trajectory too, so maybe he's focused on school or something, not really sure. Anyways, Sammy, sorry for the delay, man. How can I help you today?
No worries, Rich. So I just put in your DMs a off-market triplex. It's going to hit the market, yeah, in Detroit. It's a fix and flip.
Can you tell me about the condition?
I mean, I have pictures here. I'm going to send them to you. I'm trying to send them to you. I send you an address off of it. It's in your DMs. Do you want me to put a dot in there? And there's also comps.
Yo, I'm pretty interested. It looks
Okay,
like oh my God. Dude, I love this. I might be your buyer.
That's my point.
It's got a new roof, vinyl windows, brick siding. I see 4 meters outside. Area looks really nice. In fact, am I flipping around here? Let me just check this out. Where is this? No, I am not flipping here, but I've got flips close to this area. So, dude, I'm actually immensely interested in this. Like, very, very, very interested in this. You said you have photos?
Yes, you know what? I mean,
look at this guy. He's feeding me deals. This is what you do for buyers. I'm a buyer. I stroke people checks like this. If they bring me a good deal, I'm hungry for another multifamily in Detroit. And you know, I love a triplex, bro. I love a triplex. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I'm giddy like Christmas morning, man. Show me what you got.
Yeah, it's a triplex. It's 311111.
I want it desperately.
Okay.
20K.
We should do. Say again.
20K rehab. That's phenomenal. And triplexes are so incredibly rare. You never see a triplex. Oh my God, I want this so bad.
I just sent in 10 pictures. I'm going to send you more pictures of the inside.
What kind of price are we talking about here?
He said he's going to drop it on the market on Wednesday. Okay, you just start receiving pictures. He's going to drop it on the market for 110. I convinced him to go down a little bit, but I think he wants, like, before he continues more seriously, he would like a contractor to walk.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
If you see these numbers with the comps, they're pretty high.
Dude, yeah, I'm looking at those right now. I can totally understand ARV for my investors at least being 180. Yeah, your rehab is super light, dude. We need a new deck on the back. Brick is fine. Windows are largely fine. We need to just do a little spackling. We need mechanicals in here. Mechanicals look shot. Yeah.
Yeah, he said like there's one or like a water heater missing or something.
Yeah, a water heater,
Just
furnace.
Send you the
multiple hot water.
Send you the remaining pictures. Yes, excuse me.
So this is phenomenal, man. This is exactly what I'm looking for in the exact price point I'm looking for. You know, I'd love to get this under contract closer to like 85, 90. You think that's possible?
I would love to, but he did say if you can, like I told him my contractor would reach out soon. So maybe if you can either call him or get Chris to call him so he can walk.
100%.
So we can get that.
Right now, I'll do it right now. You got a phone number for me?
You got it, right. And your deals?
Seller or agent?
This is the agent.
Phone is ringing.
Hello, this is Tim. How can I help you?
Hi, Tim. My name is Richard Taylor. I was looking at a triplex my acquisitions manager, Sammy, just sent me off market. It's the one on Kendall Street. I've got 3 projects going on in Detroit, and I'm about to finish 2, so I'd kind of like to pick up another one. I was wondering if I could have my contractor meet you at the property.
Sure. I mean, I could schedule a time for them to take a look at it.
Great. Okay. Can I put you in a chat? Because what I like to do is I like to do my just walk through really quick. And then after I know what the rehab is and I'm quoted a rehab budget, I will do a no inspection, non-assignable contract with non-refundable EMD day 1.
Okay. Yeah, I think that sounds pretty reasonable. If you said you're going to do like a text or email group?
I'm going to put you in a text group chat with Chris. He's managing all of my projects right now, and he's my GC on the ground. And I'll also be there in a couple days from now, so I might be able to check it out as well. But ideally, I'd like to get him in tomorrow, and then submit an offer hopefully tomorrow as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'll work with him, and we'll try to get that done ASAP.
And then quick question, what do you think rent is? I was imagining for the 3-1, probably $1,200, and the 1-1's probably $800 a piece.
Yeah, so some of it will depend on how you do the utility splits or billing, because there is like waters combined all in 1 meter. But I would say in that area, we are getting $750 to $800 on the 1 beds, and 3 beds probably just a little bit lower. They're usually in the like 1100-ish range.
Got it. Okay. Okay, perfect. Well, yeah, this is a great project. I've got 2 duplexes going on, 1 single family, and this is exactly up my alley. Light cosmetic rehab, quick project.
Cool.
All right.
Well, let's make it happen. Happy to get it closed faster if possible. So,
Yeah.
I'll look for that text group. And on the run at the same time too here, but feel free to text me if you need any more information, and I'll try to get him in there ASAP.
Great. Okay. You'll be in a group chat with him in the next minute.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Talk soon. Bye-bye. Wow. Stellar. Let me call my contractor, get him into this property. Thank you so much for the opportunity, man. I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it.
Guys, when somebody brings me a good deal, I got no problem paying him a fee. No problem. What got you into this profession? Fear of not being adequate. Okay, so I'm going to go and say, hey, Chris, this is Tim, agent on a nice looking cosmetic rehab triplex. Let me just check your crime in the area. I honestly would flip this even if there were a shooting in the area since it's so rare. So these are just so incredibly rare. Like I don't think there's a single triplex listed right now that's not in terrible condition. So looking up the address on spot crime to check for shootings. No shootings. Love to see it. No shootings. And then where's my nearest flip here? It is, oh shit. I am doing one right here. My flip on Merland Street is right down the road, and my flip on Turner is right down the road. Where's Merland? Merland. The map is sideways. Merland, Fullerton, Mark Twain. I don't know where it is, but it's right there. Can we walk this tomorrow? No other agent needed. Oh man, I gotta call my contractor and tell him about this. What was your first sale like? Tell you that in just a second. I actually have it framed.
Hello.
Hey man, I just ran into an amazing deal. Super, super rare. Triplex, roof looks newer, windows look vinyl, siding is brick. Pretty much livable condition. And
let me see what area you see.
I think I just texted it to you. I'll send you some photos of it too, but unbelievable.
Oh, come in, Illinois. Okay. Yeah, I can walk it tomorrow because it's over there by Mueller and I gotta go over there. So that's fine.
Man, I'm gonna send you some photos of this in the chat. It's just unbelievable. This thing probably, I mean, man, this might be another 2-3 week project. Just quick in and out.
Oh, yeah, that looked good.
So I'll text you some photos when we get off the call. But wow, this is I mean, it's off market. Nobody else knows about it. I mean, this has got to be the one for us.
Okay, yeah, I'll look at it tomorrow when I go over by Mueller because it's right around the corner.
Yeah, dude. Okay, and I'll be in Detroit within a week or so.
Okay.
Great. Talk soon, man. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. Yeah, so just text him and let him know he's in that chat. I'm gonna send him some photos of this. This is just unbelievable.
Are you talking to me or the contractor?
You.
That's Sam Pictures?
No, just text him and let him know that, hey, we put you in a chat for the walkthrough. But yeah, Chris, this is what it's looking like in terms of the interior. One of my favorite parts is the bottom, the basement, obviously needing mechanicals, some cleanup down there, but house just needs very, very cosmetic rehab. I think we probably need a new deck on the back, but I want to show you the first photo I got of this because look at that. Wow. That's vinyl windows, looks like a new roof on it. Got the meters up front. It's perfect. He's not my property manager. He's my GC. He manages my fix and flips and does work on them too. He's a licensed contractor. I'm going to put that in my CRM, Sammy. I'm so happy you showed me this, man. This is another win today.
Thank you very much. I hope you like it. Do you mind if you happen to make contact with him, he would bring me up to me?
I'm going to set a reminder. Tomorrow at 1:45 p.m., bring up Sammy.
bring up Sammy.
Locked in, man.
Thank you very much, Richard.
And I'll say hopefully 90K. Hopefully 90K, question mark. I greenlit that in my CRM. Richard, I have a turnkey near the beach, Tampa, non-flood, rents are high, 3-1 owner financing. Can I put down 10% and are you the owner? What was your first sale like? Reminder. Okay, so what was my first sale like? I'll talk about it. It was for $2,750. It was for a deal in Cleveland, Ohio, and that was in October of 2021. I had been calling since probably, I had been studying since probably May, and I ended up doing my first deal all the way in October, a number of months later. And I got it under contract, maybe 10K below list price, and I sold it for $2,700. I didn't really know what to get under contract, why to get it under contract, why buyers were buying. The only metric I had to measure whether or not a deal made sense was how far it was below list price. And understanding that 10K below list is not a good deal now. Back then, when rates were at 2 and 3%, getting a house 10K under list was rare because everybody was offering list price at that time. So it was a $2,700 deal. 20% down, 3-year balloon, 6% rate. Those terms are significantly worse than the bank. I would list that on Market, man. I couldn't help you with that. My counter is 10% down, 6-year balloon, probably closer to a 4% rate. It's just, yeah, we the deal that I just got is 10% down, 2% rate with 0% interest, seller finance for 6 years. So that I just got that in Clearwater, Florida, like literally an hour and a half ago. I'm sure it's a great house, but those terms are worse than the bank. And I just would be nervous to make that happen. Anyways, Sammy will talk. Next person who is up. I want to say that Lewis was probably next. Lewis, thanks for your patience. How you doing, man?
I'm good, thanks, Rich. Appreciate your time as always. We're going back actually a little while, right? So we spoke about this triplex probably 2 months ago. And you gave me a structure to make it a hybrid deal. They knocked me back on it time and time again, and then they kind of come out the woodwork, like you've been saying throughout the session already, that they just turn up after a couple of months. So we're going to go in with a cash offer. It was listed at 280,000. I realise now it's 274.
Are you doing this from out of country or are you in the country?
I'm in the country, mate. I'm one of those that's come over on a boat and stayed here. Yeah, I'm in Florida.
Great, man. Love to hear it. Okay, so we've got a house in East Cleveland. East Cleveland is not Cleveland. East Cleveland is largely known as a lawless hood. And what I mean by that is that it's East Cleveland is known for not having a police presence. They don't go down there because the gangs will overpower them. So with that said, I'm a little nervous about this, but I think we could probably still find a buyer at the right price. Is the thing in distressed condition?
It's in pretty good condition. I've not seen too many photos of the inside. I did share some images with you in your DMs, and that's kind of more of the mechanical side of things. The thing that's had a new roof and a bit of plumbing and new vanities. It looks like there's a little bit of tile on the interior that probably needs a little bit of work, but I didn't think too much of it, considering that all 3 units are rented, and it currently cash flows at the moment at around about 16%. But with increasing the rates and being conservative to have rents coming in at about 3,600, that will give us a 25% cash on cash return, and those tenants want to stay in it. They don't want to come out.
Okay, so our price is what?
I got it done from 280 to 223.
Good discount. So 223, let's just assume buyer pays 233 for a 10K fee. Their down payment is 46,600. They're looking at a 7% rate, 30-year term. They're paying $1,240 per month. Taxes and insurance on this. Well, I don't really know. Let's find out. Taxes and insurance are coming to $424 and 88. So 424 plus 88, and it's probably more than that because that's insurance. Probably like 150 for insurance, and then your PIT or P&I is 1240. 1814. Okay, so you pay 1814, and it is occupied at
It's occupied at 3,100 at the moment. Section 8 pay 1,300 a piece for each unit. So it could be 3,900, but I went conservative at 36 to still give us a 25%.
3,100, okay. I'm going to take 15 off the top since it's occupied. And I'm going to subtract our 1814. We're making about 821 per month. Per year, we're making about 9,800, and our total cost of entry will be this plus 10K, 56.6. Yeah, so just about 16, 17% occupied cash on cash, taking 20% off the top. I'll make a call for you, man. I'll make a call. I do think this thing is going to need some rehab just based on the photos. Like, I feel like it's not in the most stellar condition. I think it's fine. Oh, I am nervous about this, man. I can't fully put a finger on it, but this thing does make me nervous. Maybe it's because I just can't see photos of the interior very much. I do see you sent me some photos. But that city, that area, high crime. So let me just go ahead and check our crime here. Because I don't know if we should sign this. The cash on cash is sub 20%. It is in the east side of Cleveland, which is not Cleveland anymore. It's a different city. It doesn't look like there's a tremendous amount of shootings here, though. So that looks pretty good. I really want to hit a 20% cash on cash if I'm going to send it to a buyer. I get that we have tenants in place. Do you know what their leases are? Are they 12-month leases or month-to-month leases?
I'd need to double check. I think they're long-term. I think they're 12-month. There's a guy that's been in there for 12 years, but he's the one that's paying the least right now, about 900. One's paying 1,000. The other one's paying 1,200. They're all Section 8. So it can definitely be increased.
Okay. If we're on a 12-month lease, we can only increase once a year, right? And only by so much money. So we might not be able to increase that much, but we could probably increase it when the lease ends. We need to know when the lease ends. But man, I would get this under contract at a price where it cash flows at 20%. You're pretty close. I also would really dig deep into the condition, man. As I look on the outside of this property, it does look kind of janky. Just looking through the house, it doesn't look amazing. And I want to let you know more than half of these Section 8 deals fall through because the seller said, oh, no, it's in fine condition. And it's not. And it's like a 30K rehab. So I hate to waste my buyer's time and send them to a deal where it's 17% cash on cash in like a very lawless hood area. And then also knowing that that we don't have too many photos and it looks like it might need some significant rehab. So the things that I want you to do are get it at a 20% cash on cash. That might be a 10 or 15K discount from where you have it. And then I would also make sure to inquire about the mechanicals and the rehab in the house. Because, dude, looking at this, I feel like there's a lot that we're going to need here. It's also important to note, you need to sign a wholesale disclosure to do deals in Ohio now. So you need to tell them, I am wholesaling this, and double closing doesn't solve the problem either. So you'd need to be upfront with them and say, hey, can I wholesale this property? Pass it off to my buyer. And we need to get them to sign the disclosure as well.
So I've already got that disclosure signed. I've got the contract in the inbox. It does run through some of the mechanical information there to say that everything is in good working order because it's been run by a property manager. Obviously, with regards to years and dates, I'm not 100% on. I can try and dig a little bit deeper into that, but they have certainly maintained it.
I can make a call.
If anyone could do it, you can, Rich. Come on.
I hate to mislead my buyers. Do you know anything about this photo here? This one right here? Double close does not solve it, Yusuf. No. Photos like this scare me. Is this an exposed plumbing?
Let me just give me 2 seconds and I'll be able to find the explanation for it. I had a bunch of updates from the property manager through the agent, so she was sharing all the info with me.
Somebody's in the chat says you would dodge a high caliber bullet by staying outside of East Cleveland. I know East Cleveland is largely just a no area. It's not the
So I've got
same as Cleveland.
new furnace was installed March 2026. Hot water tank was installed in 2024.
This is probably one I mean, you can lock it up and we can blast it out to dispo. I'd love it to be at a 20% cash on cash return. But I'll make a call. I'm just kind of nervous about this, man. I hate wasting my buyer's time. It really hurts my credibility with them. And I don't believe this thing is turnkey. I think it's going to need some rehab. Jimmy, how old was that? Or was it like 2 years, 3 years ago? Because
your call has been forwarded.
Yeah, it's late where he is. Because 2 or 3 years ago, man, the content I made was unhinged. Like, dude, I look back at the content I made like 3 years ago, and it was just like people were doubting what I was doing left and right, and I took it super personally back then because I just had experienced a lot of doubt in the business. And honestly, if that video was 2 or 3 years ago, I don't know what it was. But I started doing this business when I was 21, and I definitely acted as a 21-year-old when I was doing the business. So I mean, how old was that? I try not to delete any videos. I haven't deleted any videos in the past. Maybe there's a couple that I've deleted, but I haven't recently gone back and deleted videos. So are we talking like 2, 3, 4 years ago for a video? I don't remember which one that was. But I'm sure I've crashed out multiple times on TikTok. Like, that's why I'm controversial. Anyways, Lewis, he didn't pick up the phone. I think Lewis, if I had a crystal ball and I had to bet money on this, like I was gambling, I would say this is going to happen. They're telling you it's in good condition and that they've made recent updates. I bet it's a 50K plus rehab. Just looking at some of those photos, exposed pipe, stuff like that. I just think it's a rehab. I think there's a lot of work to be done in a property like that. The location is something the buyers generally stay away from, and your sub 20% cash on cash return. So with that said, I would say my crystal ball would tell me that you'd have to cancel that contract. If you want, you can lock it up. But as I look at that deal, sub 20%, East Cleveland needing a rehab, I'm just like, this just really isn't quite what they're looking for. However, if you got it at a 20% cash on cash return, a little lower, it would make it more likely. If you want me to try to call my buyer tomorrow, again, I can, the guy who's interested in this type of stuff, but there's just multiple reasons that I feel uneasy about this deal. With that said, you can make your own decision about it, and we blast out almost every deal that you'll send us.
I'll probably shoot that information over to you once I've got it, and then we can maybe revisit then.
Perfect.
Yeah, thanks very much for your time, man. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Here's an interesting one. Got a duplex in Detroit bringing in $3,300 a month. Want to buy it. GB13. Is that under contract? Because that is very attractive. That duplex is bringing in more than this entire triplex is. GB13. That is under contract. Wow. Okay. So that's the type of thing. That's the type of thing I could make one call and close on. But I do have to work with these other people. I keep bringing people up. I need to stop. We got a couple more people to talk to. One, Daniel, you said you were new to the community and needed some guidance. Was that why you were here, Daniel?
Yeah, man, a little bit. I joined your group about a week ago, but I've been watching your videos for about 3 months, and I fully started applying it and started calling agents, started calling out some friends that are agents, and started calling seller carry or for sale by owner on Zillow. And currently I got about 8 deals in my pipeline. I got 2 under contract from a realtor that I've connected with. And I got a multi-million-dollar mobile home park that's worth about $13 million. And I got the owner to do creative financing on that. But I need help putting all of this together.
Whoa.
Because my pitch is very great. My verbiage is immaculate on the phone, as if I know what I'm talking about, but I don't know how to put it all together on paper.
Okay. Usually realtors do our contracts unless we're doing creative finance, then we do our contracts. I don't think I can do all of that stuff for you right now, but I can probably help out with it tomorrow. Is there something you wanted me to take a peek at right now?
Yeah, absolutely. So I got this one deal in the works. It's an older gentleman. He's used to own a mortgage company. He's been a realtor for many years. He's willing to do creative financing on his own home. It's been vacant for 10 years. I'll give you the address if you want. I'll put it in the chat. The guy is open to doing 0% with 10% down. He just didn't understand the whole land trust structure, because he's like, I have a lot of trusts and, you know, I'm not sure if I trust it. So he wanted information on it. And
can I get the address? Is it San Clemente?
Yeah. I'm putting in no, that's another one. Paste this one. It's fully furnished. It's never been lived in. The guy furnished it to get a renter in it, and it's been vacant for 10 years. He even has a brand new 4Runner in the garage with 200 miles in it that he's willing to throw in the deal.
What year is the 4Runner?
2016.
Oh, I thought it'd be like a 03 one or so, but cool. I mean,
yeah. So it's just crazy deals, man. This one, the guy's open to it. He's just like, I need you to put it on paper because I need to understand the process of what you're telling me, so I can get my home back. He's like, because like I want collateral, and I'm like, well, the collateral is gonna be your house, and he's like, I'm not on.
Send me the address, man. I gotta head out soon.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
I don't have.
I sent it in the chat. Here, watch. Let me tag you real quick. And there you go.
Dude, Kira, I'm so happy about that. Kira, we have a hard money lender tab now. Hard money lenders has, guys, look how many hard money lenders are in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 hard money lenders in there. So Kira, I heard what you said about that hard money lender, and I know, but we didn't talk about Roy. We found other ones than Roy, Kira. So if you go to hard money loans, there's like 7 of them in there, and we're going to continue to add those people. Yeah, go to hard money lenders and check them out. I added 7 hard money lenders, guys. And then hopefully we got the DM. I didn't get the DM. Okay, there's the address though. Okay, so what's the purchase price on this bad boy?
285.
Wow, 10% down?
Yep.
Shit, that's fired, bro.
I even offered him, I was like, hey, you know, if I throw you a little bit of interest on top of that, you know, can I get 0%? He's like, well, what are you talking about? I was like, if I give you 300,000 at 0% financing, he's like, yeah, 100%.
Okay, that's perfect. Damn, the rent is stupid low. That's kind of crazy how low it is, but I think we got a buyer for this. I think Jason in the chat loves this sort of stuff. Okay, so 1,500 rent for a 300K property, tiny rent, but it's Arizona, so taxes are low. What is your payment to the seller with 10% down?
So the 10% down, what I did is I got obviously 300,000, advertised it over 360 to a 30-year fix. And then it was $750 is what I offered him in conversation. He's like, yeah, he's like, I'm okay with that.
You said $260, or did I just mishear that?
$750.
Okay. $750, $1,500 rent. Taxes and insurance are just about $250. So you're paying $1,000. You're renting for $1,500. You're putting 28 or 30 down.
Yeah.
This is amazing. This is a good deal. It's not an amazing deal because the payments are a little bit high. The cash on cash isn't crazy, but it's a good deal. I like the 0%. I think you'll find a buyer for this, or I think we'll find one for you. I do like this deal, man. I think you will get a buyer. I don't think we need to do the 4Runner.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that. Not a big deal.
I mean, unless
the guy is 86, and he's like, I'm willing to sell you all of my property, seller finance.
Dude,
you hit
the jackpot.
Yeah, so he has like a couple years left to live, and the guy's like, I want to help you, so tell me what you need.
Great. Okay, so that's phenomenal. What do you need from me?
So I need help structuring these deals together to put them on paper. because I'm talking directly to the owners, right? So I'm literally just doing what you're doing, Zillow, for sale by owner, and I'm just pitching every single one. I've called about 10 people a day, and that's how I got 8 deals in my pipeline this week.
This is excellent. Good job. We have a contract generator on contracts. Look at this. See this contract generator? Look at this. So, hey, Chris, you know how to use the contract generator that Kurt built?
Ooh, I have not played around with it yet. Kurt just finished that today. But it should be pretty intuitive.
So contracts, quick calculators, resources, contract generator.
There you go.
Seller finance, cash, mortgage takeover. Okay, perfect. Seller finance.
Where do you access that at?
Just put in
I'm on holdmyhandwholesale.group. It's the website. Oh, look at this.
Yeah, everybody in here has access to hmh.group. So if you want access to all of our calculators, contract generators, tools, it's in there.
Got that.
Wow.
Now this guy, how do I get this guy? I need help with explaining the process of putting the home into a trust, into a land trust. So
is there a mortgage on it or no mortgage?
There's zero. There's zero.
No need
There's
to
no
put it
mortgage on it.
into a trust. We don't need to put it into a trust. Not needed.
Okay.
We don't need to do that. I'll tell you what, man. If you don't want to do the contract generator, I will do the contract for you tomorrow. I'm tapped right now, man. I gotta hop off.
Yeah, you're good, bro. I've been watching all day, so I get it, bro. You've been busy.
Yeah, high intensity day to day. But do you want to do the contract generator, or you want me to do the contract for you tomorrow? Because that's a phenomenal deal.
I mean, the guy is super cool with me, so I know I'm not worried about anybody else snagging the deal. So I'll go in and play with it.
Let me know if you don't like anything in it. We just came out with that resource.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll mess with it today. And then do I just write DM you or something? Because I got multiple deals that are exactly like this.
And Pam, I'll help them out for the example. I'll give you my cell phone number. Okay. But it's kind of hard to reach me. I'm going to set a reminder to bring you up tomorrow, and we'll talk more about it tomorrow, and I'll do your contract for you if you don't like the one in the generator.
All right, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah. Okay. So your name is tomorrow at 1:45 p.m. Remind me to bring up Daniel Talavera.
Okay. I added it.
Okay. I have you locked in. I'll bring you up tomorrow. Okay.
Sounds good, man. Hey, bro, you have a blessed one. I love what you're doing, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it, dog. Talk soon. Okay.
All right, brother. Bye-bye.
Oh my God. I'm getting so tired. Let's talk to Kai. Kai, what's going on, man?
Hey, Rich. How you doing?
Tired. How can I help?
Just sending you the DM. I just DM'd your property. Got the comms there, and I got the link in there too. The seller, they were asking 65 or 70. I offered them 42,226. She's interested. She getting above asking price on a land contract, basically seller finance. The property has a new roof. It's basically halfway finished, but I think they had some issue with the contractor. They just basically just left out like that. There's more properties.
Multi or single?
A single, 5-bedroom, 2 full bath.
Wow.
It has new roof, solid Vinley windows, and nice brick in front. I did present this to Chris, but I think Chris' buy box is a bit different.
No, he'd be down for this. He'd be down. Hey, Chris, you want a single family in Detroit?
Yeah, I did. He said no to that.
Why? He said no? Why Chris, did you reject this one? I don't know what's wrong with it. I just saw it. He's saying he can get it at 42,000 and it's a single.
Is this on market?
I think it's off market, but it doesn't look.
She took it off from Zillow because I was texting her and she's getting offers. She just texted me. I'm with her right now. Saying that we received full price offer today, but they were doing like both lane contract basically, but they want cash.
Okay.
So she can close that.
He sent me comps for 160 and 190. I haven't vetted it. It's a 5.2 for 42. This is kind of cracked, dude.
Yeah, can you send it to me? Can you give my number?
Yeah, I'm gonna put the number in your DMs.
Okay, thank you, sir. I'll take a look at it. I'm gonna do my own comps on it, and if it's good, I'll send my contractor in there, and I'll pay you like a 5K assignment for it.
Yeah, but you told me that you want it 1.5 miles away. The comms are sent it to you is pretty much 1 miles away.
We need
No,
them to
they-
be like 0.25 miles away, like
Yeah.
10 blocks or so. But dude, Chris, this stuff for 42 is not like
I
very-
couldn't
very-
find anything
Yeah, no,
because
yeah.
they're not selling a lot around there.
No, Detroit is huge, man. It's Highland Park. That's Detroit. This is gonna be they're definitely gonna be comps. But I just text Chris. Text Chris, he'll comp that and he'll get back to you. Okay. He's a buyer for these.
Yeah, I mean, just for you or anybody who's listening who's looking to find the deals, comps need to be very close within the same neighborhood, about a quarter mile. It can be a tiny bit more than a quarter mile, but don't cross over major roads. And then when you look at the street view, it can't be in a war zone. No, I mean, this is a retail flip. It needs to be in a nice neighborhood. So no abandoned houses or anything crazy. That seems okay.
Yeah.
That looks fine.
Yeah.
That's a good neighborhood right there. So
Ask your contractor about vacant lots next to the house and what he thinks about that. There's some lore surrounding that in Detroit, but I don't know what it is.
ghosts. Yeah,
Maybe
I'll ask
people holding like people squat on the lots, like they'll just come hang out on the lots or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's not real though.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, she basically just waiting for me to get back to her. I think Chris did run the comps and he said no because of the properties being a bit like a mile away. And
You said you could get it at 42 though.
Is this Kai?
Yeah, 42,226.
Oh, Kai. Oh, dude, did I already ran the comps on this deal?
Yeah, you did. I was just trying to bring this to Chris, Richard, to see if it's something that we can work with.
Well, I think
I did turn this down. No,
I wonder why, because it looks almost like it's in livable condition. Just needs some work on the outside, maybe some windows.
Everything around the house is selling for like 30 to 50.
Ooh.
Maybe 60.
Oh.
And there you don't have a lot of flip action.
Oh, nobody's flipping there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, man, lock it up. We'll blast it to the buyers list. Probably not for Chris.
Okay. Should we just send him a contract?
Usually the realtor does, but you're working with the seller, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, her mom is the realtor. She's just helping her mom. I mean, she's a realtor too. She's from Florida. They got more properties lined up. All those properties are basically halfway finished on renovated rehab. So they basically, the contractor was doing all the property, basically put them over, and then they're just trying to get rid of all the properties right now.
I understand.
The one that,
I would lock it up and send it to my team and we'll blast it out. But I understand Chris's feedback. If some of the areas aren't being flipped, so some areas aren't being flipped.
that's what I told him too. I just thought it was a good comps because it was cheap and
Can't be a
the
mile
house
away.
was.
Mile away for comps is a completely different area.
Got
Anyways,
it,
I
got it.
gotta move on, but you can always lock something up and blast it out to our dispo team or post it on Buy Box Cartel.
Sure. The Columbus guy didn't come back for the mortgage takeover.
Oh gosh, guys, disregard what I just put in the chat. That is not what I meant to put in the chat. I wasn't trying to put that there. Come on.
Was a Highland Park in Columbus.
And also disregard that. This is my only one-on-one link. Sorry, guys. I only have one link for one-on-one. That's my only link for one-on-ones. Please do not try to go through anywhere else. We have people getting scammed left and right with one-on-ones. That's my only one-on-one link. If you want to meet one-on-one with me for 30 minutes. So Kai, you were talking to Highland Park. Yeah, he just wanted a clause in there. So let me,
His name was what's it called?
Michael Highland. Hey.
Yeah, Michael Chess.
Hey, Michael, is your seller down to do this if we can vet buyer? Can vet? If you can. Okay, I texted him. Kai, let's talk more about it tomorrow. I am aware of that one. It's too late for me to call him. He told me last time that he was putting his kids to bed when I called him at 3:19, and that's 4:33. So it's 7:33 over there. I can't call. But yeah, sorry, my brain is really slowing down. I don't know how more people got on stage, guys. I gotta go. I can't talk to more people. But yeah, Kai, we'll talk more tomorrow. Okay.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. GB13, what's going on, man? Last question.
Yeah, I have this duplex in Detroit at $33.20 a month.
Oh.
I just sent you the.
Oh yeah, man. Great. Fullerton.
I just DM'd you the Zillow link.
Is it messed up?
No. Nice.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have recent photos. I'm trying to get one of my people to be boots on the ground there. But
To confirm, this is locked up.
I have it under contract.
Good.
Signed.
Okay.
today.
Okay. Good. Because I call my buyer. I'm like, it's locked up, and it's not.
Nope. I can send you.
No, I believe
the,
you. I believe you.
Yeah.
So this is really good. What price do you have it at?
165.
Dude, that's what the fuck I'm talking about. How much is it bringing in?
$33.20 a month. $16.60 aside.
Dude, I'm literally going to sell this for $12,000.
Not price reduction, but they bought it for $180 like 2 years ago. So I'm beating them up.
This is insane. This is 100% a deal, unless it's messed up.
I have a lot of pull on this one. So it's month to month right now, but I can lock it up under leases if need be.
$33 what?
The monthly total?
33 and
$3,320 a month.
Dude, $12,000. $12,000 deal with certainty, unless the house is secretly fucked up.
I don't think it is. I mean, he hasn't owned it that much. He put money into it, or that long. He put money into it, and he leased it up at $16.60 aside. So,
dude, this is exactly what we're looking for. Very good. Yes. I want to talk to you first thing tomorrow. That is so heat, guys. 160 or so for 3,300. You realize the cash on cash return potential there? It's over 30%, most certainly. That is so fire. Richard, don't see it's not in the, guys, I don't advertise my one-on-ones in here because I don't want you to get the idea that I'm upselling. Even my buyer's first question, is this deal a real one? I made him promise it was under contract.
I'll drop it in the chat for you.
I have contract. Yeah, DM it to me, put it in the chat. That's so fire.
Download. There we go. Let me drop it in right now.
Section 8 or cash tenants?
I think it's just cash tenants. Section 8 doesn't go that high.
Okay. Yeah, let me see that contract because the buyer is texting me back right now. He's really interested. Just drop it in DMs or chat or something. But that's so fire for $12,000 assignment. Absolutely.
In your DMs.
Guys, I put the link in the chat for the one-on-one if you want it. I don't advertise it in the Discord. I'm not trying to upsell you guys on things. People do get scammed by others telling them that they're me asking for a one-on-one. I don't put it in the Discord. This is the one time I'm putting it in the Discord. It's right there if you want it. You can book me, but you can also just talk to me in the chat. So don't feel like you need to do that, guys. That's not the key here. The key is not booking me for a one-on-one. If you really feel that it's necessary, we can do that. But let's see about your contract. Checking contract here, and yep, signed. Yeah, Joseph, I'm looking at it now. Signature.
2K EMD, 10-day inspection period. We got till 6/5 for closing.
You're gonna make $12,000, guaranteed. Guaranteed 12K deal. That's a phenomenal deal. Perfect discount. No insult to the buyer sending it at that price. That is exactly what we're talking about, dude. Stellar work. I wish other people would lock up shit like this, man. Oh my god.
Well, I got this buyer down for, he has multiple properties, but we're going to have to get creative on some of them.
Dude, you're killing it. You're killing it. You're killing it. He says, when can we get our guy in? Can you ask about Thursday for a walkthrough? Can you say,
Thursday,
hey,
yep.
can we do
I'll do
Thursday
it
at
right now.
noon for a walkthrough? And I'll bring you up tomorrow. We're going to definitely talk about this. Tomorrow at 1:30 p.m., remind me to bring up GB13.
Okay, I added it.
He got it for 160. Rent is 33.25, guys. That's unreal. I'm looking to buy a house for the first time. How should I approach this? I would probably take over somebody's mortgage on a house that you'd want to live in, so it doesn't necessarily have to cash flow. You can meet with me and I can talk about how to do that if you'd like. It is in Detroit, Fort Myers. But perfect. Hi, Rich. I sent you a DM for side skirts for your Volvo. I gotta go. And those are not the side skirts. Those are aftermarket. Those are not the side skirts.
Can you get me in can we get in a text three-way with whoever your guy thinking about buying it is?
I cannot, unfortunately. He's the
Okay, no worries.
He's the manager of the hedge fund who buys all the deals out of the Discord. And if I do that, people will circumvent me.
No, you're right. I got you.
But I will coordinate for you 100%.
Cool. Yeah, he said he's letting the property manager know.
How else can we talk to you? Just like you did today. So GB13, how did you get on stage today, man? Did you have to be persistent in the comment section saying you got a deal?
Oh yeah, I did.
Good. Yeah. So guys, you're just a little bit persistent. I've got intense ADHD, constantly looking at things. I'm managing 4 different chats. I'm trying to do deals live. I'm doing contracts. I'm also trying to answer questions that are coming in the chat. So, put in your stuff. But like, for example, like people like Fuen Mayor, I've never worked with her before, but somehow she came up on stage yesterday. And it's just because she was persistent in the chat. The longer you stay on, the more likely you are to come up as well. I start to notice people over time. So I've seen GB13 in the chat before. I recognize his profile picture. Over time, I continue to see him and I'm more likely to bring him up. So just be persistent in the chat. It's okay. It's okay to post it every minute or so. Joseph says 177K. We will take it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Fire.
Insane, dude. Insane. That's $12,000. Can you walk tomorrow or Thursday? Wow, dude. Good job, man. Do I have to pay to meet with you? No, I just hold free meetings all day long. Actually, this right here is a free meeting. So I stream for 3 hours for free, podcast style for you guys. But yeah, if you want to meet with me in the Discord, it's literally $19.
So what time? He's asking what time on Thursday. If that works.
Can we do noon EST? I just asked my buyer about that, and I'm talking to him now. I'll stay on stage. We're going to do the wheel spin. Yeah, dude, that's the shit, man. Great work. I gotta tighten that a little bit, don't I? Come on, stop spinning. Oh, it's still moving. It's still moving. Ever so slightly, it's still moving. Will you get to 30-minute one-on-one? Oh my God, is it going to get there? Wait, it's literally still moving. Is it going to get there? I don't think it's going to get there. We'll call it burner phone. It's on burner phone right now. So this is burner phone. I'm going to give away the burner phone. What is a burner phone? It's a smartphone. I'm giving away a smartphone. What is the purpose of this smartphone? The purpose of this smartphone is so that you can load your Detroit area code into the phone, and you can call in Detroit. You can also call in Alabama, Texas, Florida, whatever your top market is, load your phone number into it. And then what do you do with your main phone? You'll prop that shit up and you film. Prop it up and film, guys. Prop it up and film. So that's what I would do. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and give away the burner phone, but GB13, I'm still waiting on a time from him. Lock it in for noon Thursday. He will walk it. Okay, noon Thursday. Say that our guy's going to be there. Okay, so we're going to be there on noon on Thursday.
Noon Thursday. Locked in. Cool. Right on.
Yeah, that's $12,000, dude. Hope and pray that they didn't lie to you about condition.
Yeah, for sure.
Buyer saying, what else do I have? I've got the what an insane day today, guys. Holy shit. That's sold for $12,000. Can't believe it. Oh, cool. GB13, adding you to my contacts.
Yeah, I forgot you gave me your number like fucking a year and a half ago or something.
Yeah, whenever I sense competence. Okay, so oh my god, my head is spinning. I gotta tell Andrew to clip, so Jalen, Andrew, 12K deal clip, perfect deal. And then I will let these guys know. McKenna Krager, so Flood. Would need to know by the latest tomorrow. This deal is absolutely insane. LOL. Okay. Oh my god, guys, that's a top 5 stream, dude. That's a top 5 live stream right there. Like I honestly think that what happened during today's live stream puts it in top 5. Like I can't believe it. I just cannot believe it. So much happened today. I'm gonna go ahead and spin the wheel and give something away. Questions in the chat. It's how would you define a hybrid deal? Multiple answers are possible here. So creative, different, come on. And that's going to be Mora's. Mora, that's yours. Guys, that was light. Yeah, that was light. So Juan, that's yours. You want the burner phone or the cash equivalent?
Yo.
Because I know you probably
I'll take the cash.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes it easy for me.
Wait, how much cash is it?
Dude, I picked these up for $45.
I'll take that. That's a little.
Can I Apple Pay?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
All right. And paying my group leader $45. Sent. There it goes.
Appreciate it.
And now I refund myself from the company because I ain't paying for that shit. That's a whole
Yeah, it's a tax write-off, bro. I got you. Whenever you need some more, let me know, bro.
Whenever I need to send bro more money, I'll let him know. Yeah.
All right, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Good answer. That is correct.
Thank you. I mean, yeah, my first deal was a hybrid. Remember that Punta Gorda penthouse?
Did that close?
That closed $5K. Fucking
Dude,
random
it was
$500,000 penthouse in Punta Gorda.
Such a weird ass deal, dude. I saw it and I was like, oh, 15K deal. And then we kept going down the line and learning more. And I was like, oh, it's kind of iffy, but shit. Yeah, I guess that thing closed.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I am just giddy with excitement for everything that happened today. I don't really have words for today's stream, man. I don't really have words for this. This is just absolutely insane. So thanks to all of my 56 out of 381,000 viewers on TikTok. Gosh, guys, 58 of you now. Thank you so much, 58 of you. Appreciate that. And I'm gonna daily recap. It's all on YouTube right now if you want to revisit it. All on YouTube right now. Anyways, I will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Kira is going to take the stage. And if you are absolutely full of rage because I did not answer your question, Kira will help mitigate that rage. Thank you so much, Kira. I appreciate it. And have a good rest of your day, everybody. Bye-bye. So I'll let everybody know. At everyone need help. We are still live after 6 hours of streams. 6 hours. Can contract generator be used if you have a buyer? Yeah, you can use it if you have a separate buyer. You don't have to work with me, no problem. Use Gold Key TC to close it for your transaction coordination, and I don't take a fee. You keep 100%. Gold Key TC is my transaction coordination company. I think they charge the buyer a fee, not you. I'm not really sure how it works. But that's Lexi. She closes all of my deals. And yeah, if you guys want to schedule a 30-minute call, the link is in my bio. If you want to join Hold My Hand Wholesale, the link is also in my bio. So I will catch all of you on the next one. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and have an amazing rest of your night, guys. Lock in. Holy shit. That was insane, guys. YouTube, I will catch you on the next one. If you want to join Hold My Hand Wholesale, that is linked. I'll type it here. There it is. It's in the chat, hmhw.group. Have an amazing rest of your day, guys. Thanks for watching. 3 hours. Crushed it. Bye-bye.